Good night, everyone. Welcome to our live.
Good night. Good night.
Tonight, we'll be discussing why why should no one stay into an abusive relationship. And I'm going to ask Mr. Lingard a question. Why no one should stay into an abusive relationship?
Well, they may have to stay, but the problem is sometimes you have a ban, The two person have a ban, so if one are gonna just walk away, it not gonna look good, So you see the problem is them have a ban with something where we don't know about. So you have to just take time gradually tell them can depart. They can just get up and just walk. Them know say them are abused, That person get abused. But you cannot walk away just so. You understand? If you walk away like that, they might have a problem. So you have to take time gradually tell them can depart. But if you just get up and just walk away, you know say abuse, the person abuse, right? If a man abuse or a woman abuse, you not can just walk away from it. So
Then depends on the abuse too. Because sometimes you have some abuse where you have physical abuse where you know somebody keep on a lick you. And you have the abuse where somebody may say harsh words to you, words that you don't like. You have different type of abuse.
yeah, but
Because even sometimes when a person keep on ignore the next person in a relationship, that is abuse also. So you have a lot of different type of abuse.
But sometimes the person, the man or the woman, sometimes they have other issues, where them have to go keep it for themselves, but at the same time, them have to take it out for the next partner. So if a next one, either the man or the woman, I beat the person or him abuse him any way you put it. And that person can't leave because guess what? They have something where them set, together. And then not when I just move away so from it. It's not gonna look good for you just get up and just left out like that. You know?
No, but the thing about it is if a person if you're into a relationship and the person keep on a beat you up, like 'cause you have a lot of man, You don't know if maybe because they don't know to express themselves or them just feel like them have power over the lady. You have ladies stay so too.
Yes,
Both
yes.
on both sides because you have lady who abuse man also. So I don't know if the person within themselves them think that them have power over the person. So they feel as if they can just lick the person, do them all type of things, and then little later then we say to the person that them sorry and they must forgive them, and if they can make it up back on them something there. And the person have that love within them, forgive them, they make up back, and then few months down the line, the person them start all over again and abuse the person. So what would you say about that type of relationship?
Well, that's that way when you put it. Sometimes the person, all right, say the man then and the woman have some personal place if you go to. She have to go technically the abuse for a little while until he start out thing because he don't have anywhere to go. So see it. So if him the man will continue to abuse the woman, she don't have no mother, no father, no sister, no relation, no relative nearby where she can run to or even go catch up for a little while. She have to go just go and bury as long as the man not kill him, go and take it and just go and hold it tell when the right time come again she can do something. You understand?
No, but the thing about it, it don't make no sense. You have to stay in one relationship and the person a beat you, a batter you and a beat you and a beat you. But remember saying, when you get a person physically this carry, because sometimes you have some people them get beaten so till when you look them see different form of cut on them skin.
That's the reason why a lot of ladies have to get missed and all type of thing wrong with them because if they alright, the man say love the woman then and the man go abuse the woman. And the woman have no figure. She know that personally, he go can't do it. But you see some woman we get serious still and just pack up, and left and then not even know when disappear too. You know, see it. So where you say?
No, a thing about it, when me say about with certain relationship. And I like say the person them gonna just get up and pack up and leave. So because sometimes you know one relationship, and they say you don't want pack up and leave, But depends on how convincing the person is, because you have some man and some woman when them do them wrong,
They just spin up back the woman again and beat the woman and then just spin up back. And the woman their heart gets soft and then just show some love to the man there. Cause it's alright, since I didn't kill me, I go stay in it. But at the same time, some woman now look deep out the road, they say, hear me? Me continue to take a beat now the abuse. Cause me go move on a time. You know, see it.
But some of them now have no intention of moving. You have people who live for years and years and years in abuse.
That's why I said enough of them don't have nowhere to go. So them are going to just continue hold it same way because they don't know where to go. And a man they might know say, alright, he find a woman out the road somewhere. He find her and he knows say she don't have it like that and she don't have no relative nearby. And he knows say he might go treat him away. She don't have nowhere to go, so he must go continue.
Alright, listen to this. What about the people, the ladies them, or maybe the man them who have relatives beside them, and the relative like convince them and say, left the person, we will find place and put you, and them still no one left them. What do you say about those persons?
You see, no find alright. That person now say he love the man, no matter what I'm gonna do to him. He love the man. So no matter how he beat him, he not go and left. Because if he continue, alright, say he's gonna live and go and parents in place. That will be an next strife, because that man maybe come there and cause a hell of a strife on the whole family and it cause big problem, No,
but sometimes you're not afraid, like them are going to move you and carry go a fit them place. Them are going to move you and maybe carry go one different parish or carry go one different place, go put you. But you have some people who don't really want to live out of abusive relationship.
But if you move him and carry go a different parish, they're going to have a next problem for the family we take him. Again, because it's going to cause whole of bad vibes and strife and hate and all kind of thing. Malice and whole of thing may be dead too. You know, see?
No, but listen, sometimes, if your family are going to move, right, for instance, say, me and you, we as example, both of us in a relationship, and you abuse me. And me complain to maybe to one of my uncle or maybe one of my far out cousin or something. And them say to me, say, say, me have somewhere can put you. And mother want you left and go so and so. And it's not like say something where everybody are going to know. It's just between the both of them. You know, think say a person should could have leave.
Yeah, could have leave, of course, but the home could have looked at it now. If that happened, that family member should have come and talk to them and sit down and cheer them or for them whatsoever. And then speak privately and see how they can work out.
Listen, you could never say you go talk to the person where you go move. Then if you talk to the person, you have a big problem.
No, but what I say, if you can't get to talk to the person before you move. Alright, like say you talk.
You can't talk to the person. Abuse, tell us something with an abusive relation person. A person with a abusive in a relationship. You cannot talk your way out to them. Even if you carry them go on family counsel, it's still not going to work. Because guess what now? If me get up now and say to the person, me I go left you. Remember say the person I go want to keep on and follow and hunt you down and look for you, because them have a mindset, of us abusing you, so because them know you're weak to them, so them anyway them you can't go tell the person say
no, you're not gonna tell him say I move. But me I say alright. You could have find a family member then and trash out there and say if you don't work out well, you know what you do.
You can't find a family member. If you try to tell a lady or a man, because you have man who get abused too,
Yeah, man, by two sides.
Lady alone get abused. Me try to tell a lady or a man, say, if you get abused, don't stay in abuse and make a person keep on abuse your abuser. Find somebody who you know can remove you from the environment there, the toxic environment. You need somebody to move you. Why you need somebody to move you? You don't know the day or the hour or the minute when the person will take your life. So the main something a person must do, the main something a person can do, talk to somebody, not talk to nobody where live near to the person who are and them and maybe say not talk to the person who are and them a relationship together, family, nor them close friend, nor nobody with them associate. Try and find somebody far out to talk to. If you find a way off, you just take your time and gradually move out of that environment there. Because the environment they don't good. And me say right now around me, me see a lot of ladies them get a lot of abuse and them just sit down in the abuse and them not say nothing about the abuse. It's like say after you rear off for a little while, them just go and sit right back in
then
it.
you never see woman get beaten and abused and then come right back in it. No matter how they counsel them, no matter how they treat them, they still come back.
That's why I tell you say the person who in the abusive situation, whether it's a man or a woman, don't try to talk to people who they around your surrounding.
Yeah, that's true. That's
true. Let me tell you what
still.
If you talk to somebody around your surrounding, the person around your surrounding now go try to tell you say leave the person. Them are going to try say, see if you can work it out with them man. And see if you can talk it out with them man. Because guess what now, them no one when at the end of the day, you know, you go say, I them tell you to leave their relationship, you know. So that's why I say the best way for a person in an abusive relationship to get out, don't talk to nobody around your surrounded. Nobody where you and them a family, nobody where you and them a friend. Try and find somebody where you know the far out where you can talk to. Because when you talk to a far out person, we not have nothing to do with the family or so, you're more easier to escape from that abusive situation than when you talk to family member or close people who know the person or know you. Because them not give no good advice. Even enough time some people say they go pastor for counseling. Pastor not tell us if you left your spouse.
No, pastor not gonna tell you
that. He might tell you all kind of something.
Might encourage you how to work out the thing. Yeah. But at the same time, if any death you go on or any problem, and them same one I go on like say, they never they say nothing to that person. You understand? But they say if a person like what you said, the person gonna leave and go somewhere, somebody will take him and come a different district or a different parish. No? Yeah. Alright. Suppose him have children with him and then take them and gone with them and that man now go get to see him for a while. What do you think I got me now?
No, but sometimes, sometimes you have to do some sacrifice by going away and leave your children and after a while you come and take them.
Yeah, that's true still, but
sometimes, in a some situation.
That's why them have to brought up so
because guess what eventually we in that relationship for all 6-7 years and in the 8th year the man take your life. Which one if say you did leave your children them, because remember say the children them are going to end up still now one of the parents, The children them still are going to end up with one of the parents. But so if you did take up yourself and leave out of that relationship, after a while when everything blow over, you could have able to get back your children then. But when you pass and gone, how you get your children then?
No, that's true. Still what you say, in a world way, alright, the lady move out and gone and left the man, alright. You now have a father to show them no respect and love again, say, are your father that, After a good while, maybe around 5-10 years time, people get big and see no father. When they draw back around now and the people realize that their father that. They don't have no word for respect and no love again, So,
no, but listen this, remember saying now, you have to look on two sides,
Yeah.
The same way if the man die, because you have ladies who kill man to and you have man.
Yeah, man, not two way.
At the two sides of the abuse is depend. Two sides. And if something if you go more deeper and something happen to somebody, you don't have one of the partner, did it?
Yeah, that's true.
One of the person would have gone, and the children them would have end up live without one of them parents,
You see, the problem, when a man and a woman start off, they start off good and nice and everything polished. But you see when they reach in the middle relationship now, everything nice here, but one little mistake go in it now, everybody start come up with themselves and want to kill one another. Why? When they start off, they never have that in them, So when a little simple thing does trigger off now, people don't have their love that again, why that happen?
I really can't tell apart there, what me in that, because the thing about it, I am a person who don't believe in abuse. People that must abuse person.
No, but
and I have a person who love do the physical abuse. That are the main one. Because when a person listen this, you can in a relationship and a person keep on a curse, and answer him, and after a while you don't even make it be no bother. But when the person physically abuse you, that are the most dangerous one, because you don't know when the person will take your life.
But sometimes, the man or the woman, two of them, The woman, we have a man out there, and you know, really have no strong love again for the man there, you know. So he might go do something out of the way for the man they get irritable. And the woman and the man are going to do the same thing too. So you see, you have to work out the thing the right and proper way, you know. You have to know how it be set, because if a man a beat a woman all the while and I illustrate him, and most of the reason why man do it, a man just get up and a beat a man so. You know, you can't work like that. Just get up and a beat a man straight so. Something much wrong, man. But a man not supposed to get up and lick no man, because I believe in that. You beat up a beat woman like say it's a slave thing and that. I'm a slave master do that, you know, do them thing that you know, man. You get me?
No, but the thing about it, you know, it's not about say slave master or slave master do that. You have some people, man and woman. You see, if them see like you're weak to them keep on and do it over and over and over again, because what them see you're weak to them.
But you see, the weakness, that's the way I say no, you know. You see, if a man I beat up a woman all the while, and the woman never react one way, say I'm going to lick back the man or doing something, it's going to be hard again, because the man that go say, yeah, woman, you're going like your man, and he start getting some harder lick and what's kick or whatsoever. Why you shouldn't go so? Why some man now just go and take you and give him one tap, maybe dead or seeing up in the hospital? Why you should never go like that? You know, see it?
The thing about it, you know, and I really say, sometimes I really know if I do them want to do them something for really take them life for hour. Them just want to prove them strength. And by, like, even like some ladies, they want to say, I'm control a man and you know, if you do this and you know, if you do that, so they will beat up the man left, right, and center. You have man do the same thing too. And at the end of the day, when time them abuse the lady, the man abuse, or the man, or when the lady abuse the man, or the man abuse the lady, at the end of the day, the same person them go in a bed and lie down with. Why you think say you shouldn't just don't abuse the person, you must go back in a bed go lie down with it? You think say something like that, right?
No, it can't right. But some of the man is soft to the man there, no matter how the man is treated, then just soft to him. You know, no matter where them are going to do or what them are going to say and fight and kick and kill and lick up and all kind of thing, you still go back. Because no matter what you say to them, they have something there when we say, they have some band there where we don't know about, nobody don't know. And they don't want it to break up. So no matter where you're sitting and go on, they still not going to break up so easy. You know, see, some man will take it, you know, some not take it. Understand?
Me not think say, if two persons live together, none of them should not abuse none of them. No one should not abuse
that should never happen for you. That should never happen. But you have someone ignorant and someone ignorant, just the same. And they not take no talk. One man not take no talk, one man not take no talk. So if two persons are ignorant and are bad, two of them are bad. One a bad man and one a bad man. What you expect to happen? No go and good now. One have to bad and one soft. But at the same time, if one bad and one soft, it will cause be a problem again, because one day now go continue to take beating and batteration from one day. Now go work.
Thing about it when me look on it, you know. Yeah, it's two person, you are two big person. Two of you leave your parents home. None of you are not children. If for instance say you have some man a jealousy why them abuse. Some have jealousy.
Yeah.
If for instance say you feel in yourself say me go out and maybe me I see somebody or me gone with somebody, because sometimes I wear thinking in them brains now, because you can't determine what person I think. You believe say them gone with somebody, or maybe they are somewhere them gone with somebody. If you think something like that I go down, all you have to do, you know, if say you're so insecure and you can't manage, find time and go watch a person.
Yeah, but you
find time and go follow behind the person.
That's one thing, but and every man will have a time there. Some man just get mad and say them a bad man. But they say most man imagine, you know, they don't see my alright. Imagine the woman, as well you said before, the woman break off and want to go somewhere now and left him. Yeah. He might go imagine, you know, where the next man I go to the woman, you know, and then knows a few woman. You think he might go feel good now himself? He might go hunt down a woman anywhere there, you know. and maybe it will cause a big problem now. Because imagine say a next man having woman and do all kind of style and way with him. Well, imagine a wicked thing,
No, me don't think say sometimes I really not imagine. To me just think say you have some people and just tell themselves say they maybe they get abused when they was a child. So them tell themselves that are the way of to deal with other people. Yeah, whenever them have a relationship and anything go wrong, then just tell themselves say they just get up and just abuse the person. And when them abuse the person, that are gonna make every situation in the relationship right. Just like how you have some parents, everything them child do, them beat them. They don't get no time for even sit down with the child and say, yo, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't move that, you shouldn't take that, or why you shouldn't use that, or why you shouldn't eat that, or why you shouldn't stay so late. Them not try to make that kind of relationship with them children. So when time, to me, when some people get big, them have that same kind of anger within them. So the anger with them have within them, as soon as maybe them wife or maybe whosoever them live with, or sometimes the wife, sometimes the husband, or sometimes depends on how the relationship go. As soon as something go wrong, the first thing them think to do is start to beat the person. Well, them not think about nothing is what start to give them some hard lick.
That why you say no wrong, right? But just as when I say when the lady move and the youth and film youth and the man youth, and he move with the youth, them and come in a different parish or a different district. When them youth they get big, them are gonna look into it and say, oh, my mother they do this thing, Me I go do it too, Alright, it's a girl child, Me I go do it too, Cause my mother they do it, see it. So that me I try to show you say certain things where some youth see them parents, them are gonna live a fight, I know say if you go to a road and you see a little youth and his mother tell our next big person about it or face it to him. That picnic have it in him seeing with it and go talk to you good, I'm gonna say same thing like your mother and father, see it.
Now are we friend some big people, a lot of big people, them don't realize when them have a child, the child will get big, becomes an adult and have a relationship. So them not think say them to start grow the child in a way if say me not go abuse you. That means when you get older you won't go abuse somebody else. You understand? Because if say you keep on abuse, if you keep on abuse the child I go get up in an age and start to abuse other people.
Yeah, because you see when parents them do when my live off of when him see him parents them go on with one time, So you know have to change, You go work with it same God Almighty way. See it. So if him parents are deal with certain things where him knows as a youth right to him, I go do it too. See it, because if him parents get up and say good morning, good afternoon and talk to neighbor them distant or whatever the man will have them. Reason with the man them talk about things and the little youth might the one side I hear too, but they don't fool them and listen. But if them are going irritable and fight every minute and cuss bad word and do certain thing where they feel them present, you think them are grow good? They can't grow good.
Them can't grow good.
No, they can't grow good because they might grow with that thing there. Only time they will grow different unless they depart from that era to a different one. Alright, then go with some either their auntie, cousin or friend or them grandmother, some different community they gonna live in. So they have a different mentality in their brain now to think about, so they don't see that again where them parents are going with. See it.
The thing about it, in enough relationship where abuse can't stop and will never stop. As when me say, the main thing make abuse go on at some of the time are jealousy.
Yeah, jealousy I want because a man, alright, a man can't have a woman and then see him and the man attack one away. Them a laugh and talk, maybe then touch too, You know, mean sex, touch. And a man comes him time and him say, hey, a long time I did woman can I hear about it. And when you come in we come back to the same thing, one hell of a same thing kick up in the house, Why not go so me when I talk for no long time school days, something I want to look tour around the other talk about for a time, you know. Enjoy yourself on the street as two friends, but him come and see that no more get mad. I must say, yeah, a long time I hear sometimes somebody does some little thing to him and they hold that, you know. The young man me a long time I there with more man. So that man and the woman not gonna live good, you know. Cause him have it in him already, you know, see it. You know, no.
No, and I listen now. With when me thinking of myself, a lot of ladies make them man have something to jealous about too.
Yeah, different too, because alright, if a woman carry himself certain way in the street, you know, man I go see him no matter how a man look. Man I go see him. And if you dress certain way, man I go call to you. If you dress certain way, man I go attack woman no matter no matter how you are Christian or you are a child of God or you whatsoever, man I go call to you. So you will know if you set yourself, if you're out the street and a man call to you, the best way a man should do, you know, to get a man off him. When a man call to a man on the street, aye, and you're gone. Nobody ring up your face and go on like you're powerful and you're better than nobody. Just hi and you're gone. Simple. Hello and you're gone. But if you continue going like say you're wicked and you're going like say you're better than nobody, it will be a problem.
Good night, everyone that is on the live. As you come on, please can you comment and please can you share and like. Good night, everyone. Please can you comment, share and like. Comment, share and like, everyone. Like up the live as you come on. Please like up the live. And if you don't subscribe as yet, can you subscribe, please? If you don't subscribe, please can you subscribe and like up the live. And you can call in also on WhatsApp if you want to have a input on what we are talking about. You can call and speak give your opinion. We have open ears to hear. The number is in the comment that you can call. WhatsApp only. If you wish to join, you can call on WhatsApp. WhatsApp only.
See, the same.
Please like up the live as you come on.
The same way a man look on a woman out the road. You know that woman look same way too. On a man.
Yeah, in a most relationship.
But the woman never really attack. You know, but the man will attack. Because the man feeling different from the woman.
Nowadays different. Listen, nowadays we have a different society. Unlike first time when you have ladies who are afraid to approach a man and tell him saying like him. That not there again.
Yeah, that's true still, but most ladies now come up to a man and say so easy and say, yo, you know, I like you. I look for a long time, you know. I don't want to be your friend and
well, listen, I say.
Most men not do that.
Listen what me tell you, I say. Let me finish answer what I say. You have most ladies now, if they see a man and them know say the man in a good job.
Yeah.
And the man can help them in a certain way. No matter how they live with for them partner or then something they already.
Yeah, well, that's different, you know.
No matter how they live with for them partner and something, they are going to attack the man. Because why them are attacking the man?
Needs.
Them in a needs and wants.
That's true still.
And when them attack the man, and every man are going really give in to what they are saying.
Yeah.
But you have men who stop and give a listening ear. And if you really interest them, then we give in to what the lady have to say. And as soon as they give in to a lady, at no time they end up in a relationship.
Yeah.
When them into a relationship, and if the man starts to give that lady more things than the one that them live at their house with, the lady are going to take time and drift to the man outside. They say, no, I go on. Relationship are going to start get so and get bad. So they say, you know, you're fine. Sometimes abuse never in a relationship all along. But that now going to make abuse come in the relationship. Because when some man really like you know say they have their lady and the lady I give them I keep somebody else with them. I have an affair with somebody else with them. So them eventually them are gonna start to quarrel. That's the first step. Starting from quarrel, them are gonna start fight all the while. So there and then you are gonna have relationship nah go nice. When you find quarrel and bickering and fighting starting, after a while, you may work out with somebody, kill somebody if one of them don't move.
That's true still, but you see, you have a lot of lady where temping still, temping out on the street because they were nice with you and you feel comfortable in yourself and say, yeah, yo, me I get that girl there. I mean, me love her and whatsoever you want to say as a man, but at the same time, they're not interested in that. Them see and get a nice talk and make you feel good in yourself, But they know what they want from you. But you know what you want from them as a man. But they're not really interested in you. Them can check you till thy kingdom come. And you give them and you still not get nothing. You know, see it. They might tell you all kind of things, check me back, link me and whatsoever, me will talk to you. But you know feel good because you have a send on whatever send on because you want the woman. At the same time, they're not interested. But while some, as you open your mouth, so everything finish.
And we talk about the abusive and the home and the abusive. What start abusiveness in a home? Like what would really start up people like one partner for abuse the next partner? What would really start them up? That's them have to start off beat them one another.
Then at the same thing, it come back to because if a man go abuse a woman in the house, and must some problem while out the road, either a man problem or a woman problem. You don't want to tie two because...
But sometimes I no man problem, sometimes you don't have no man problem. You just have some man and sometimes you have some woman where they just feel to say they want to have power in the house. If there anything where them say, must stay, and anything where them say, must go. If them tell you jump, you must ask them, oh I. If them tell you sit down, you must ask them, say, oh long. If them tell you say walk, you must say, oh far. Without tell yourself, say, no, this too toxic for me, I go left. It never going to have an ending. It may mend for a while, but if the mending, I go pull out back. Just like how you have a bicycle and you keep on a patchy. After a while, you have to throw that tube there, because you have to get real fed up, all the while you patch it.
But
once you patch a tube in there, if like you have even a car tire, and you keep on a patch, you're going to get fed up. You're going to tell yourself, say, I'm going to throw away that tire there and buy a brand new tire. That is how relationship go. If you're in a relationship and you keep on a patch, you're going to get fed up. Is either somebody life will go, or you have to go end up get a new relationship.
Yeah, but you see, at the same thing as we say, but sometimes it's what now. You will end up and get a new tube, because you patch a tube, you patch now. You get a new one, and bam, you get a new one. By the time you get a new one, you'll bust by you too. You know, see it.
No, but listen this now. Sometimes you end up with get a new tube, but you don't get the good quality.
You know, not say bust by you because you get the right one.
You need to get the good quality.
Yeah.
That's why you find enough. Listen this now. You have enough people, them say them look for brand. Why you think people look for brand? Because if you look for for instance, you go to one store and you buy one Chinese knockoff Nike, which one versus the original Nike. Which one you think will serve you longer? The original. So that's why if you get a partner, you not get a partner where are the original partner. It not gonna work out.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
some enough man and enough woman them are knock off, them are Chinese made, them not ready yet, them want to go below over.
But you see, you come back to where you said, if you patch, alright, put it away there. You have to patch the thing, you patch it through. Alright. And every time you patch and it's still a leak, and you get a problem, what are you going to do with it?
Then that one,
you have to dash away, you have to get fed up and fling him one side.
I did same thing.
So if you find, alright, you have to find a new one now, you don't know nothing about that one, Maybe you just force and put it in because you want to get rid of the old one because you want to do what you have to do. You want to move. But at the same time, you never study it and say, right, let me look on it if nothing wrong with it. Because I know sometimes you put in a new tube and it a leak. By the time you bump up, put it in and start leaking, brand new, never started. So just so you just the woman, just the man, just the same way. Because you find a new woman and you bring him in your home and everything nice smile and face and body. And you don't know how she do what her road before you bring her in. You don't study the lady, you don't know nothing about it.
That's why you want me to say look well.
Yeah.
If you have a tube, you have a bicycle, you keep on a ride. And you keep on a punch, and you keep on a patchy. If you throw away that one, you're not going to go and find somebody. You ever find some people them I want old something, like an old tube, and them I go to somebody so you have a second hand tube, so them I go buy it?
Yeah, because
no, you cannot go and buy a second hand tube. Like it I say, somebody else say, you know, say one time me use it. You throw that man and use it, because one time you use it. And by the time as you get here and you put it in a year one, it mash up because it dry rotten.
But something
but
wrong
which
with
while if you would just go to the right store, get yourself a right tube. Then no, at the end of the day, you would end up ride free and go wherever you want to go.
Yeah, but
it is.
sometimes it don't work out for long neither. Because you buy a brand new one and sometimes you carry for a little while and just left
No, you listen what me saying. If you got a good place and buy a good one, it carry forever.
No, it's not forever, you know. You can bring it and you still not get the right service out of it.
Because you never get the good one. You have the carbon
the
copy
good one
one.
can't do that, you know, but you
no.
Alright?
You never get a good one, and that may explain to you until you never. In everything you have knockoff. In everything you have knockoff.
But look on this now. You never go in a store and you buy things that are the mark original and the brand and everything.
That's why those me call them knockoff. So that's
what
why.
They get catch.
Listen up. Listen what me saying. That's why you call those knockoff. Just like how if say you have a wife or you have a husband. And when you get them, you get them and them was so nice and you just meet them for the first few days, them nice, they would have take you out, they would have buy you this and buy you that, and you say, yes man, me find one nice husband, or me find one nice wife. And as soon as they bring them guy your yard, hell let loose in your yard, and in your house, you sorry the guy that store, they go shopping this up, because wrong store you shopping. Just seeing we like we buying things. So that's why I'm saying if you find a partner and you find say the partner was a knockoff partner, try get rid of them and go get the original.
But you see,
we have to use things in a society for determine we life, because just like all things happening in the society, I do see it happening in our life. So we have to look on it and know say we're going to find knockoff. Because guess what, when you see the knockoff, it look like the original. Not until when you start to use it, then you realize that it is not the original, it is a knockoff. So don't be fooled by knockoff. Because a lot of people get fooled by knockoff.
So you know say some ladies them abuse. See them to demand.
The one me just say like I say husband or wife, you know, because you have husband who abuse wife and wife.
Demanding, you know, because
both sides.
If them alright, you knock the man straight along. I mean, I say the man to beat the man because that nothing happen. But some man demand and then just want knock and chat fat and foolish at all time. But sometimes the man might listen, alright, but you see, alright, me put it away. The best way the lady should do or the wife. Come in and sit in and then reason out things, and if you find out say the man now go film where on go, left it alone. Simple.
You know, so easy for you just get up and just left a person.
No, I mean say left the person, you know.
When
say,
in a
left the argument alone, just leave it.
When you're in a relationship, you know, so easy for you find somebody and you gotta say you gotta just left them. So.
No, I never say left, you know. The argument.
You have to either get one other part, somebody else to come in at the relationship. Not really like a tree on, and have to get somebody with forward. If you don't get somebody with forward, you're not going to move left that person. You're going to live with that person for eternity. You have to get one far out somebody to talk to. You see, if you get somebody far out to talk to where you don't know none at all and your husband or your man don't know them, it's easier for you and that person left than when you get one family member, somebody in the community, or they will, because they're not going to tell us if you leave a person. All them are going to tell us, work on your relationship. If I have a police station, the police not tell you
police can't do nothing, man.
Them not going to tell us you must leave. They won't tell us if you go on and go work you out.
But alright, if the person alright, that person, either the lady or the man or whatever, and then leave and gone to our next parish or next district now, alright? You know, no way him go personally now. You must bring him to a place, alright? And he must go stay there for a while. Guess what, either woman or a man. you know, feel say it will cause another strive again after a while.
But when you go, you have to make sure things, you're not going to just get up and just move overnight, so.
No.
You have to plan out these things before you left, you know. You think you're going to, alright, listen this now. Me in a relationship and you give me problem. Me in a relationship and you give me problem. Me couldn't just get up overnight and just move, so.
No.
Me must have planned, so me I go have a money. Me I go have certain things. And put it one side. That means say anytime me I go left. When me I left, you know when me I left. Because me I go make sure me I go plan the perfect day for left. When me know say either you're gone somewhere, you not come back, so maybe till the evening or something. Me not go just get up and left, so. Only a people who not think.
Yeah.
They go just get up and just left overnight. You not left with no money. You not left with no clothes. You not left with nothing. No, you not say that go work. You have to plan it out. It's all about strategy. You plan out your way. Just like if you, for instance, say, you're going to do one business, and them say to you, so when you go in at the bank, they say, write a business plan. I see you you have to write a plan for your life. Me tell people, say, all me and people talk, me say to them, say, in your life, you have to write a business plan for your life. Just like if you're going to one bank and you have to borrow money to start a business, the bank now just lend you the money, so you know. The bank will go tell you, say, you must write a business plan. Just like your life, you need to write a life plan for your life. If things are going in your life and it now go right how you want it, buy a book and write out in your life what you don't want and how you don't want it to happen. One way you have to put together in order for it to happen. Write out your life plan just like how you write out your business plan. More than one person me tell that and then say they never da looking at that. So you just like how you write a business plan, you can write a life plan. Write a life plan, that means you have to tell yourself, say, if me I get $20, me I go try see if me can put on $1. And by the next 4 month time, me I go have certain amount of money. And me can use the money here. And me can get a room for rent. Me can buy this out of it. And me can, that's how you go do it, you know. You're not going to just get up and just left the person, so. Enough ladies, you know, them only sit down and take the abuse. They not try to sit down and even get one pen and one paper and write out, say, you know, say last week in the box me down. Yesterday in the kick me down. The another day in the trap me. The another day you never make me eat no food. The another day you write it down. So when you write it down, you start read back them there. And you start read back. That alone will convince you say you need to left. Yeah, that alone I go convince you say, you know, say a time for me left that place, yeah. But if you only just get the beating and then him come and him buy you something or maybe him give you money and him sweet up you and say, me could go in a bed and you start feel good and you stay in the beating. What time you going to think say it's time, full time now for you left out of the relationship there. You're not going to think say you want to leave out of the relationship there. Go tell yourself say you're buried in that forever. Wish you left you did write a plan for your life, a plan for your life. The plan is how me I go move, why me want to move, why me should have move XY time, what me need to have when me move, which parish me want to move go, how me I go get somewhere different, who me I go contact. All of this something you need to write them down on a paper. Because you write down your life plan, you know, plan for your life, you know. It's not all about just tell yourself, say you wake up today and you eat, drink, and you sleep, and you just have reasons about yourself. So anything happen, just happen. No, and so life go. Life is just like how you do a business. A life is like how you do business.
Yeah, that's true, but you see, you have to plan out all of them things, that's what you say, you know. But you see, you have to plan with money too. Because
I just include money.
Yeah, but if you make all of those plans and you end up at somewhere else now and you don't have no bucket.
No, but me just include money. Then me say it's a personal. Listen what me just say now. Me say if you know you get $20. You tell yourself so out of the $20 because I just a figure speech, you know, not like say $20, you know. You tell yourself say if I have $100, you go put it somewhere. Whether you put it in a bank or you go hide it somewhere or you go have somewhere to keep it where you know nobody now find you and you go have it there. And you know how much months you can use in order for you to reach the amount where you want to reach.
Yeah, but Wait till me finish up party.
Alright.
Alright, suppose, that lady now, suppose she not working and the man either support him in a way. Where, alright, she a go and just get up and move. As you're saying, she have to plan out her thing. Suppose she have plan out her thing and she don't have go to back her up when she leave. And she have to end up go at somebody's place now where, alright, maybe he's a man, and him go there now, and that man maybe draw fear and then get tied together and then start to work out things now. And they end up that maybe the same thing reach her, what she gonna do?
Most ladies most ladies don't like save money for themselves. You can't tell her that. Most ladies when they get money, not all ladies, I have lady who can save. Now take with that from some lady or some lady can save. But most ladies, they not think about themselves. They tell themselves say if say they get $1,000, they can put on something. This is the money you put on for yourself that. If you have self money, with that money they mean self, that means that anything happen to you, you can draw feet.
Then alright, then suppose
self money if you put on.
Suppose the man.
No, but if you are working man must if you're not working and a man come in with money. If saying give you $100, put on sitting out there and have to tell him say when the money done, you tell him say done. You can't nothing more can buy out cooking in your house.
But most ladies never look on that because guess what? Them a live good and happy before fighting and beating.
Yes, when just come out to where
start, they never think about that. So if them a go just jump up now and put that together, don't get a problem.
Listen me I say. That's why I come back to what me just say look while now. Most ladies do not think about self.
Yeah.
Self means say the money and himself.
But him never have that in his heart. So in just I get and just eat and sport. So when it come up to the time now if she or feels like say she don't want to
left. But you have enough woman still enough woman never sport neither else where the money go. Kind of for them not sport. Them buy be unnecessary something.
Yeah, but
cause so you have enough ladies where buy if you make them neighbors see, they not buy if you make them alone see.
That again too. That again too. So
you have enough lady, you have some lady, They know say they want to get $5,000 and they want to go to the supermarket go spend $20,000. No.
Alright. You see it?
You know $5,000.
Alright, you see it coming back up to all of them things that we are talking. Alright, listen this. If she now work and she get $5,000 and she got some market and she spend $20,000 or $30,000 or what, $15,000 and she not working, all the rest of money come in.
No, so, me not say she spends so much,
No.
She got a supermarket and she get she have $5,000 going to a supermarket and she want to spend $20,000 because so when they go in there, they want to take up also unnecessary something when they if you don't go in a basket.
Yeah, but if
that's why when they done at the end, you ever see someone and then go in at the end of the day. When they look, they have this whole big trolley of
things like cashier.
Yeah, left back. And then know within themselves say, they not have them breed of money there. But then just want people to see them and pick up big trolley and should be in a supermarket. No, do not do things in a life to please others. Do things to please yourself. If you know, say, you have a budget of $2,000 for food, because with $2,000 you can spend. Do not have $5,000 and then when you go in a supermarket you spend off the whole $5,000 because you want somebody to see you. Spend the $2,000 and left back the $3,000 because you don't know. So when you go home, you have one little corner where you have to put on $500 out and you have one bill where you have to pay. But you have a lot of time you see people like that, when you go observe,
But
most them take up this whole heap of things and unnecessary things.
Yeah.
Even since we got one lady, she come by and she take up a whole heap of something. All me she try involve in it. She say, so all these are not really necessary, and she say, you think me should have buy this?
Yeah.
So I start to question her and I like ask her about her family. I say, no, but you don't need that. That's like if you have some little children in your yard and so you're a big lady, you don't need them. Them just want to see people see them with a big trolley and push. Well, it don't necessary. You have a lot of ladies are like that.
But no people, the poor set of people, are what they call the poor class of people. So them say, nobody no poor. Them going to
people who can't spend big. You have a lot of people can't spend
going to supermarket, they don't look on price tag, They just take up thing and train a thing.
No,
So,
and that's how you go.
oh.
Them put things in a trolley for people, see them a push big trolley with whole heap
No, they may come to it, they don't look on price tag, they just throw it in a basket and trolley whatsoever. So when they look how high up in a year now, when go up to cashier, you know. So when they can find that amount for level off anything, they embarrass themselves. So you have to take out and go back and
the
look
cashier
again. I see them all look on price tag that time.
The cashier if you call,
you know?
the supervisor whosoever if going to take off that off of them bill. Which one enough of them know well so they don't have such money. All you have to do when you go in a supermarket, you call this thing say round off to the nearest 100 or round off to the nearest 50. If the something costs $49, just say to yourself, say this is $50. And if something costs $80, just say this is $100. Round it off to 50 or to 100. And easily you calculate up how much money you need for spending in a supermarket. You don't need to go up on a cashier for buy, you know. Because before you can able to know how much you think cost, you know. When we go in a supermarket, when we go up there, we must have money leave. Because if I take up something and we look on the price and it's a $375, I say, alright, it's a 400. And so I start calculating, you know.
Yeah.
We right down.
Last time I said,
me round it off to the
they
nearest 100.
not look on the price tag of the thing. They just take up what they like.
Round it off to the nearest 100 and calculate it. That's all you have to do. And so when you reach up a cashier, you don't need to tell us, you don't need to spend off all of your money. You have money and go home with it.
Alright. You see, jealousy, foolishness, you know. Alright. As what you say, a woman, we all want the money if you go spend, you know. And them go to supermarket. And out of the street, you know. And then get a little extra and find your friend. They must do nothing for it, you know. So, if the man there go figure out and say, where you get that money there? And she not go and tell him, you know. So, them something will cause problems same way. And jealousy in the home. A man will start get irritable, maybe he want to make a little one liquor and do something where all get one way. You know, see, it's a them thing they cause problem in the home no fight time. Because the woman now go tell him where he get the money from. Because he know how much in the game. Because some man watch money and say, yo, that thing spending now. And that one have to say. While the woman having extra and maybe match one partner one side and you know, tell him. And he can afford to buy and thing them. You know?
No, the thing about it, look on this thing, you know. Yeah, the thing about it, you know, enough money in themselves, why they don't want to give woman certain amount of money. Some man, you know, they want to have the lady at a control. Because they tell themselves that if they give the woman enough money, maybe the woman will have money not way, or the woman will you can able to save out of the money. So then no matter how they can give the woman one extra 5,000 or extra 6,000, them not give it to the lady. Because why they not give it to the lady, they want to be woman them under control.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
And which while it don't work out so because they can't have the woman them under control. They don't know so within themselves. I lose them out there to somebody if you draw them with.
You can't watch where you give the woman. Because you are the woman, you're a sexy woman. If you give one extra, the one will bring you one side and hide it. I feel money that you know. He's supposed to know if he budget out himself as a woman in the house. He say, yo, you know, start $200 I spend. Make him spend it $200 out of your game. You know, see, you know, watch it. Because he wants something for himself. You suppose you want to one partner. Suppose you want to buy one little something different for nice for himself. You're not supposed to buy food treat, agalang. You want to spend something differently, you know.
No, you come back to your partner where you say, you know. Even if lady will get abused, if they're smart, they could have throw one little partner. And when they get them partner draw, they have the money if you can't escape.
Yeah, them could have do that
no
still.
No lady with me hear them I say, I true them not listen to the excuse that they have. Why they don't want? I true me have a picnic them. I mean I have no money. I mean I have no this. That is totally wrong.
Yeah, but you see, if
true one little partner, so you come back to the
partner can true, you know. But alright, here we problem will go on again. But that's why enough man abuse, man fight, the man do all kind of wrong now home. The woman a true partner and I quiet, you know, and you never tell the man nothing because you don't have to tell him all the while, but he might try anything. He can make a little squeeze to the man when he get it, you know. But he never said nothing, so when he get that big lump sum then now, and the man see him as spending in an hour, it will cause some strife, you know. You know see?
No, but listen this. You're not going to get up and spend one big lump sum if you're a true partner and make your money.
Some woman will do that, man, because guess what?
If you're smart as a woman, listen this, if you're smart as a woman and when you throw one partner, the best investment for do
Banking.
carry money back, go bank your money. Because you know why you bank the money? You save some money for rainy day.
Yeah, that's true.
A rainy day, woman must always have rainy day money. Because you don't know when the rain start falling in your life and you need figure so woman get one umbrella over your head. Or if you want one big tent over your head. Them they call rainy day. Rainy day when time people, when a man, if for the man house and he start to say you have to come out. You have to want one big tent or one big umbrella over your head so you need to start save for rainy day. Them they call rainy day. When time I grew up come out as a child, my mother always say if you have a man and if you have one spoon, if you try as a woman, have one spoon too. If you buy one bed too.
Yeah, that's true.
My mother always tell me that when we was a child. My mother ever said that.
That's true, but you see, if you are real love for each other as a wife and husband or a woman and man, you know, real love. You don't need to depart nothing because alright, it's what happen. You see the long time story there.
No, listen.
No, hold on now.
Me no cut you.
Me
no cut you. Give me 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Why those they use a show with them example there? And no man abuse lady and when you look at them, show them out because we have more than one neighbor where the woman and the man live and the man he keep on abuse the woman and beat her and do her something and when the woman left she have left with her too long and that's why them argument they come in, them show you say see them they walk on. And the lady live there so long and wash and cook. You know, say right now the government, you know, remember how the government they come in and change, you know, as long as they live with a man for 5 years, as a common law wife, you're entitled to something, you know. One time you're never entitled to nothing.
Yeah, but you see, that's why that love they never strong, you know, because guess what, I know, I'm not going to take back that, you know. If you have one bed and him have one, any little thing a man I go say, yo, I feel me that thing that me sleep on. No love now go do this relationship make you strong because him have fame and you have fame. Them don't know real love. If you have something you know say you're between your wife or your woman, you have to show good love, you know, but as a little thing pop up, yo, I'm about for me and left, you know, because me have fame, you have fame. They don't know good love.
Then listen this now. You never see ladies live with some man for years and the man ain't throw them out with nothing.
Yeah, that's true, but at the same time, that woman they never understand fearfulness of herself, you know. Because if she understand fearfulness of herself, that could never happen. You get me? Because she would have hold on pan when people hold on pan.
Oh, she go hold on pan something and the man buy it. You know, get me a try explain to you and tell you, you know. A reality me I tell about you. Me I tell about something me hear about you.
Me get what you say long time. Me get what you say.
Alright.
Me get what you say. Me get what you say long time. So me say, if you are going to depart, you have one this and you have one. So no love now going to
no, it's not one this and one this. Listen this.
I see a house, you know.
You and the person live in our house. And him buy one bed and you buy one bed. If in case anything should have happened, he won't tell us to come out with the too long and you are going to have your bed to go with. You won't go with the too long and lady must have them.
Yeah, that's true still. That's true. That's real true, but at the same time, if she have come out there now, that means you know love never connect from first, you know.
That is not about love. We are talking about people who throw people out of them house without anything.
No, but no love never connect.
And you have woman do man so too is not only woman, you know. You have some woman and take up some man like for instance this lady they have one man before and maybe man pass off or maybe she work and she buy her house and she take up a man and the man start a problem. She take up the man clothes and throw them out of the door. Sometimes some of the woman them even burn up the man them clothes.
Yeah, that happen all the time.
And them left for them too long and because the son know why woman are gonna burn up, she gonna say she buy them. So that's why I tell you say if it's a man or if it's a woman, if you don't live together, you need to get up your life straight. That means you have things if any case of anything. Nobody now say it must happen, you know, because it don't must happen. But you want to make preparation for rainy day. Rainy day is when something happening to your life and you know you have to go start over again. Starting over again, you have something to bounce back. That we're talking about. We're not talking about say people are going to buy things and them are going to selfish and them are not going to no another kind of way that we are talking about. We're talking about if in case you should have a problem in your relationship, you have something to bounce back and it's not when we talking about not go for only woman alone, you know. It go for both man and it go for both woman. If it's a man and you live with a lady, you need to prepare something for yourself. Have a money put on for yourself. That means if at the end of the day, the lady should have leave you don't left broke or stranded. You have something for rally pan. Because me not talk on one side. Me not really debate and say I'm a man alone and feel abused or a woman. Both man and woman I feel abused because some woman are really abusive. Real abusive woman out there. Them beat the man, then go and come and then do the man then something. Who cannot get me not talking about like say one side thing. Me talking about man and woman. The both relationship me talk about.
Yeah,
So if the man finds him take up a lady and she have things already, you as a man, if you don't want to buy anything put in a for your house, try have one account separate for yourself and start to bank something for yourself. That means if the end of the day and the lady should have leave, it no must happen. But if it happen, you have something can bounce back. But you know why enough people mad and go crazy out in the street eh? Them never they prepare something for them rainy day. So when the rainy day come and them start to put the stress on them head, it trigger them off, and after it trigger them off, you find so after a while you have so many people, we have so many insane people. You have some people even they living at their house and they made no good, you know. Because of stress from certain relationship them brought down with just bring them down so till eventually them brain just gone. So we have it on two sides and you have man more get insane more than ladies. You have enough of man that happen to more than ladies. Because right now, me check it out and me look on the street, me find enough of madman than ladies. And every man mad a lady mad them, you know. But most of the man them when me talk with, I me hear the side the two side I walk on. I lady them mad them. Because you have worse than you have enough man we go shipping and like then we go away and work hard and then we send the money come give lady, and at the end of the day, when you check it out, the lady them take away all what them work for and sometimes run them out and give it to a next man. Because guess what now, first time you have a lot of man we never really that all that educated. If you know say you never have people like I tell them, say no work and send your money come all your money come give lady. Send for your portion and then put on your portion. Then just get up and then use all of the money where they work up there and them send it down and I say, I'm a wife man. And the wife buy house, the wife buy this, buy that. You see, eventually when the wife get everything what she want, she take her time and run with the man.
Yeah, but you see, you come back with what I say. When we start. Alright, you see it like that now. If a man and you say the man I go abuse you man, you know, as what you say now. Alright, all them little joke you know.
That is not a joke, that is a
no,
big
listen
thing.
me I say to me.
This is not joke.
To me all them little joke there. Because the man I send him money and I look about him thing for everything nice, you know. And when him come to Jamaica or whatever when there, nothing not there. Nothing not there around. He take his sport out to the next
man. Sometimes she will build the house and something, but eventually she not maybe run him out same time, you know. For instance, something may happen and get old up in a age. And him lose him, maybe him farm work or him can't go back on the ship or him can't go back on it. The lady made it buy the house in her name. She did buy the furniture them in her name. She do everything in her name. Eventually she don't want the man again. She go join for guess what now. She did have the man the long time I keep. From that the man they are foreign, you know. So when him lose everything, she eventually she run him away. And more than one man me know that happened to, you know. Where they don't go foreign from farm work and then send down all of the money because they never educated enough in them time. Like people that say to them, say, don't send all of your money come give no woman. Send for your portion and keep your portion. And at the end of the day, lady then spend out all of the money upon themselves.
Yeah, because the man they full of too much love, you know. They full of too much love.
Whereas if they have children with them.
You see, you can't full of too much love as a man. You have to share some of it, man. Just give some money and left back some for yourself. If you're going to take everything, give woman, where you want as a man, you can't do that.
No, not really that. Him trust the lady.
You don't give me the man love, man.
But that lady was an abusive lady. That I try to tell you, say that lady was an abusive lady because you have some lady then demanding.
Yeah, but
if for instance they know say their husband up there work or maybe them man and then their farm work or depends on what program then they're foreign, then try to call them and demands all of the money from them. And when them can't get all of the money from them they make corruption and the man want to be at peace with them and say, you know, I love them. I love me woman. And them say every money come. So you find say that happen. And that you find say that happen to enough ladies and enough man. And when you work it out at the end of the day, when the lady they make house, then buy furniture, then fix up themselves nice. Then nobody want the man there again, you know, when the man lose his farm work or maybe depends on what kind of work they got find. When they lose it, what they do? Take in a different man and run them way. More than one man me know right now we're insane on the street out there and people who know them tell me say them was a good man and them was a man who work hard, a foreign and give the woman all of the money and the woman abuse him and then at the end of the day run him out and take over everything we work on and lady would never work. It's a lady we always stay in here. So upon both sides we have abusive relationship. We have man we abusive and we have lady we abusive. And sometimes the man them even get it worse than the woman them. I agree say you have some lady where really get some real abusive, you know, some real abusive relationship, you know. But you have some man in some too. So sometimes you have some people who are looking and say, no, I'm a woman alone I get abusive. No woman alone I get abusive in an abusive relationship. And most of the man them mother fight you. When the lady strong, you know, because I see some lady in some abusive situation and then don't get mad. They get cut up on them something and then don't get mad. But the man them, most of them get mad.
Yeah, because
most of the
man now get mad because they try to care themselves. Could at all time that the man can see them. But the man then stress out them themselves. So when they stress out, how should man look on them?
The last man I will lately me see coming in the street now, you know. One man when me feed a week time. He lately coming in the street. When one we are cussing and talk to himself. Them says a man where they live with him baby mother and then something and I'll see him say they did a live good life, you know. But them say the lady was an abusive lady, you know. And right now the man in the street mad. Sometimes I sit down and the sun at for one whole day. I not ask nobody because me I gotta work and me passing gotta work. And when me I come back in the same place sit down just for one concrete. And the man talk to himself all day. And with time he must move when he's hungry.
But you see, me try to show you a little thing, you know. I mean, me I say it again. A man like them that imagine woman body and them flesh and them skin and whatsoever. So at all time I imagine say most mad. When you're a real man a hard head, you know. You don't really imagine about the woman. You just show woman love. You show woman real love, you don't imagine about woman kin. Because when you start to imagine about woman kin, they say you're mad because you just imagine straight. You know.
You think
no, you're not going to think that way because
you're the abusive situation
the abuse.
The abusive situation get to them. They can't hold it out.
But I know the abuse. I didn't imagine he knows alright. Him no spend so much money on the woman and treat him good. And bam, the woman disrespect him and go right now, man. What do you think him will do? Just talk about him money and worry about it. I imagine the next man have him and they work so hard to feed him.
No, sometimes the woman just get up and go and if the woman start cuss him and be bad with him. And cuss him all, go left, go right. Anyway, you see him cuss him and start be bad with him.
Then you know, imagine same way because you know, say that woman, she a go hot in a treat, you know. While him did that on fool up and down at me know himself. I go imagine at all time, same way. You know, see, because next man I go have her, you know, no matter how in good, a man I go have him.
No, me just, to me, this is what me I say to me. You have some people in a life they cannot take abusive situation. And as soon as this situation get over toxic,
full up in brain.
Yeah, when you get over toxic, them are going to sit down and start to imagine and I wonder where me put myself in. Why me put myself here so? Why me should I really be right here so? You understand? So when you look on them something and them start imagining something and say, look how me left me. Sometimes you know say some of them man they in a one good relationship before they meet the next person. Yeah?
Well, that's true still, but
and they end up left that person and take the worst one.
That's true, but there are some women who just demanding and forcing themselves, you know, because you know say, yo, I can't get help out of that man, you know. I can't get good things, so I'm going to take him, you know. But at the same time, they have a man before when that demanding, skill enough, promptly, up level, even talk with the man and make the man feel comfortable in himself. You say, yo, we are going to make life together. And next man, the one side, I watch him and say, you're wrong with this, man, and I want him, I say, take him over.
And then when you take him over and start draw him up and be bad with him, if you not come in certain times and start be bad, and if you do certain things in the house and start to bad with him.
Cook all them food and share and they say, I'm have to take out, not even sharing, I'm going to take out that part. You know, see, because he don't need a cock up and sit here watching a show or a fingernail well polished. You don't care about him again.
Alright, me know this guy, you know, I tell me him problem, you know, because him say I'm not stress. Him say to me, say, him deliver Jamaica here with a nice black girl and him and her that get on good. But when he start work at one hotel, he meet one white lady. But when he meet the white lady, the lady they appear as if she was a nice white lady. Nice. I'm saying man have some nice fun time when he meet her at Jamaica here. The man said the lady married to him, but he want the opportunity. He married to the lady. And when he got for the lady, he said, at first he never experienced abuse of people. Said the woman start to abuse him, curse and be bad. When she ready, she go drink and come in and go on bad with him. And the man say, choose I feel them country and the man say something start get to him and the man say, look how much he get mad, you know.
Yeah, but
the man say when he look and she say, I know Jamaica in there. When you can't do what you want to do.
You could have get mad, of course, because
the man say sometimes he's like he sit down and in brains just gone muscle come sit down live with my good woman. The man say live with him good woman, you know. When woman no give him no talk, the woman never even them feel woman and him never quarrel, and he end up with this white Yankee, Yankee, end up with this a Yankee woman and never know say it did have a work out so. So sometimes I tell you say sometimes some people in a some good relationship and because of opportunity them see, they end up in our abusive relationship. You say you know left around come now, every minute you call him, you know sure you know take on a call for you make sure one time you all him phone the last and you know interested to go get what a chick there, you know, to get a different phone. You say you know tell yourself say I come back to Jamaica and come fight in life back out there, you know, and start back over, you know. Yeah. So sometimes we as people we don't know what we are get ourselves, you know. Sometimes when we see some opportunity, we are trying to put ourselves going at that opportunity. Then which one the opportunity and the one where we are going and then the expectation where we are looking for and that we are going to go in. So that's why some people really get mad.
But sometimes some man, you know, get catch in anything because they see their friend do it and get through. So them no want to do it too, you know. So them drawing at that same shit and I know say and everybody are up in it, you know. And I say because in try if you go into it and it now work out like how film friend work.
No, but sometimes when every friend they sit to them, see somebody and like them and the person and give them an opportunity. So the opportunity arise and you say, alright, that can make me get better myself because I'm telling himself say if you go and go foreign, things are go better because you get a job. Things is better, you know. In a money wise, but in a relationship wise it never better. Because the lady was start to abuse him.
They want to rule and tell him what to do and treat them out for them.
Yeah, and he can't go nowhere. Yeah, and he can't go nowhere as in like going in the year and he could have go out on the street and look for him friend them and talk. If he might go and the woman are dead, all in something they get to him, you know. Like if he might go certain place and the woman is not there, she feels say him shouldn't go. And if him go and she come in, she start curse and start push him and want to fight him. And he must say, "Chwana Jamaica in there." He must say, "If I had Jamaica in there," he must say, "Why she never did try that when we there at Jamaica?" He must say, "When me and her there at Jamaica, why she never try that?"
Not gonna do that. No, she not do that. Cause I know say Jamaica not fair. You know, see, but when you bring him over there, now a totally different thing.
That is it. That is it. So sometimes relationship make enough man get mad. When a lady would have stayed, because you know, say a lady could have in that same white man and white woman situation and then get mad. A lady could have in that situation there and she don't get mad. But a man easily get off. Man easily get triggered off. So that's why I tell enough person say, whenever you are going into a relationship, best if we can go in the slow. Don't go into a relationship fast. Take your time and creep in a relationship. Don't walk into it. You man creep into it. And when you take long, long creeping.
Yeah.
No take no just creeping fast. So take your time and take your time creeping it before you start walking it. And then after you walk, you run into it. Because guess what I say? If you ever walk in or run in a relationship, you will get hurt. Either a person will take your life or something will happen to you where you never expect to happen to you. Because you don't know nothing about a person at all. So you have to creep in it in order to know the person. We have too much ladies and men that get abused now in a relationship. Which while if they need to take them time and take your time and move in so till eventually you reach in, then you don't know the person. Which while if you know the person, you wouldn't even put even half of your foot in. You'd have one of your foot outside and one of your foot inside. So eventually you don't know whether you want the 2 foot in or the 2 foot out. Put 1 foot over and leave 1 foot out. So eventually in the relationship, you don't know which way you want to turn. Whether you want the both foot in or you want both foot out. That means no, at the end of the day, nobody not getting hurt. A lot of people I get abused. Enough time out the street because to me always me work in the street, you know. So me always talk to a lot of people. Sometimes people just come up to me with them problem. Me never ask them, we just did the normal and they start to say, when me think about this and then start to talk and bams me and then start talking till then tell me partly the whole of them the life story. So that's why I know there are a lot of people out there getting abused and we can't stop. If we only choose to go slow. Because most of women are going to tell a lie, no. Most of we not in a slow no. From we meet somebody and they nice to we one day, we are going to say the person always a nice to we. And we just feel say the person always are going to be nice. No. Take your time. He made nice today and tomorrow in bitter. Bitter than any bitter medicine you take.
But you see, the person, you know, the man, all right, the man, as we say, the man move out, the woman move out. The man move out and left the woman, you know. The man move out, or the woman move out and left the man. When that man come in back and you know see him, what do you think will happen when you know see that woman move out of the house? The woman move out of the house and gone without him know. You know, if he says there will be a problem and work for stress and confusion after a while.
You think about it, you must have stress.
No, he must have a stress because that's why you find so much thing going on in his life, you know. Either death or something going because he move out and he never know. So when he come in sudden everything kind of work. And the woman move out behind him back. No matter the abuse and the fight and the thing all going on, it's going to be a problem, you know. Big problem too. You know, see, because he not go compatible, his head not go steady again, you know. You know, see it.
Right now, as far as me see with enough relationship, in enough relationship, I think say each person have a role to play in a them relationship. Everybody have a role to play in a them relationship by taking charge of what happened to you in your relationship. You see, if you can't take charge of what happened in your relationship, it's not going to work out for you. Take charge of that the right thing. Because the thing about it, you have a lot of people out there. Them never get a good upbringing. Like we have, for instance, the mother never, either them mother or them father, depends on who grow them, never that loving to them. And through them never that loving to them carry it over in their relationship. Even when they get for them children and start to abuse for them children too, you know. That's why you find, say, no father sexually abuse them children and enough mother too. And why you think that happen? Because sometimes them not talk their life story, you know. Sometimes them get sex abuse, you know. Them was sexually abused. So eventually it work out now where them come back and them a play it out on their children or maybe somebody else's child. So enough of things what we say happen in some relationship. It happened to the people from them was a child. So eventually them not get over it. Them just tell themselves if them do somebody else it made us feel like it normal to them. It feel normal to them because them are gonna say it happened to them. If I hear some people say it happened to me already, so that I know nothing. That is it.
Like that, me I try to say. Now when the lady move out, with the youth them, a girl or a boy, why you think we happen that same problem will happen to them, because they move out and they gonna live with somebody else. So anything can happen to one of a girl child. See it. You see, me know a girl, and all the while me see her with this home, and me never know why problem. Tell one day and tell me, and me just figure out say that the problem why she do it. And say uncle rape him when he's small. And every time I see that girl, she come me here back way. See it. So me wonder, and me and him talk till him tell me the problem. So me wonder if that why she do it. Every time I come here back way, and so come back way all the while this come nine back. So me no know.
Come here back way?
Yeah.
Because why am I come here back
all the while. Me don't know why she just come back way all the while, and me and him talk and tell me, say an uncle rape him. So you come like him have that stress upon him all the while. Me see her, she come here back way.
We don't get the time now yet.
You don't get
that yet.
You don't get to me, I say. Me and one girl is move good and talk. A college girl too. And every time that girl have a come in bag. So me and him talk and tell him up to certain vibes, and he must tell me say when he's small he get raped by uncle. So every time I see this girl is come here, back way. So me I say I must that is the problem. True and get raped him just come here back way all the while. Cause I never see him coming away, but back way all the while I come here. So me don't know why I stress that in my brain same way. Why she do it?
Okay.
So me don't know. And me just figure it out that way there, So if that's why she do it, because she always come here back way. Always,
You can't say nothing about that one there, but me think say me think say in a abusive relationship. If you are in an abusive relationship, whether you are a mother, hear me, whether you are a man or you are a woman. Because some person in their mind thinks a lady alone get abused. No. It's not lady alone get abused. You have man and you have woman get abused. So we have it split it even. Although you have less man get abused. Out of every 10 man, sometimes only like 2 man get abused. But with the ladies, out of every 10 ladies, sometimes you may get say 6 get abused. So you find the lady percentage more higher. But in the thing about it, when a man get abused, a man easily get off him head than a lady. A lady can hold it out and hold it out for long before anything happen to them. So therefore, in my opinion, I think we must be mindful of how we treat each other. Whether you're a man or you're a woman or you're a child. Because most abuse start from child. The mother or the father abuse the man. The man get big, him start to abuse him woman or him wife, or him start to abuse him child. So therefore, me think in this situation where we are talking about, when we are talking about this topic abuse, in my knowledge, that is what me thinking. Ladies are every parents, because sometimes you have single mother, sometimes you have single father, sometimes you have both. In my opinion, I'm thinking that each and every one should never abuse them child. Agree, say your child are going to do something bad, something that you don't approve of, but there are a lot of ways where you can do them to punish them without you abuse them. Abusing them only I will let them abuse their family when them get big also. Even right now where you have some man come out and Then would have walk and then would have every woman where you can think of throughout the community. What you think enough of them do that? Or where them see them father do, or maybe where them see them mother
that
do.
is the thing why me I said to you,
So it come back.
when they live with the youth, them and go up on a different setting. Now the same thing will happen when them get bigger. The same thing will go on, not changing not going on.
No, what me I saying, listen what me saying. Enough young man where them see, when you see have enough young, those are walk on and have children, there's a children, and them have little children everywhere. Because them see them father do it. And through them see them father do it, them tell themselves, say, it's okay. You then say, no, my father a shatter, So me I come be a shatter too, Shatter means say you have enough pitney and say, everywhere you go you left a baby. Everywhere you go you left a baby. Everywhere you go you left a baby. Same way, like if you have some man, when time them that grow up come, them mother or them father used to abuse them and beat them bad. When them come up, I see when them get big, them turn adult now and have them relationship, them are gonna start beat them wife or beat them girlfriend. All for them children, them are gonna abuse too. So you find the abuse can't stop because the thing come down from way back down. In order for the curve and for stop, you find say parents have to start to treat them children in a different way from how them treat them. Don't treat them and believe say I will little thing you go batter them and abuse them, lock them out, do them all kind of something. No, and so you go. You can't behave so. But the situation have to change. That's why me same thing why me say when the woman leave the man and gone with the youth them and them get big and the same thing they in them brain, they might go continue with the same thing. They not go change. Because they grew up in it and they see everything with them parents that do. It take a time for them even say they are to change, it'll take a longer years. No, so number in the right, I put up 87622. No, something wrong. Number wrong. Let me put up the WhatsApp number. I shouldn't too. Me put panny. You never even see it. You see it late. I will write it back. A wrong number me put up. No, you think about it, Go and talk. Go and talk and then yeah. When me say, when a woman and a man they're together and they can't live, they can't get along, and you have youth, you can't just get up and run with and go somewhere else, or show them everything in one place. And you don't have no response over them again, because when they get big and then come up, they must do the same thing to feed their youth too. See, so no matter what you say and what you're going to do, and the same thing they more grow up with. They're not grow up with no different mentality, man. The same thing not for them brain. Because they done the seat with them parents already and they're in a hit. They're not big enough. People have their own life. They have to just continue and do what they see them parents do. See, they have cause bother, they have thief, they have do bangs, they have go in a hit, they have involved. As I say, see it, if they have no respect with people around, they have come same way. Because nobody if you guide them and show them right. So if a man leave a woman and gone, or the woman leave the man and gone, what the man fi do? If he knows he abuse the woman and he can't, and the woman don't want to stay with him and the woman disappear. Yes sir, you wait too. Just we got it, brother, and go find a next woman and try to live a life if you can live one good one, if you can. And change the dirty ways where they have before. Because since that you abuse a woman, you abuse him whatsoever you want to say. And she gone left you. You have to go try shooting up your little self now and try to find a honest lady and so you can recycle over your thing and try to live a better life. See it? Good night everyone on the live. If you want to call and share your opinion, you can call. I pin the number in the comments. You can look at it and call and share your opinion. We are open to listen to anyone else's opinion on what we are talking about. Because what we are talking about is just normal things that happen around our community. Wherever you live, there is somebody there getting abused. Whether it's a man or a woman. So it's free for you to call and you can voice your opinion on WhatsApp. We will really take listen from somebody's opinion, because we have a lot of people in Jamaica here that is getting abused. Abuse sometimes it's overbearing, really overbearing. Sometimes some people even getting abused and they are not speaking out. Sometimes they want somebody to speak to, just for put their mind at ease, because that's why you have a lot of men, they are out there in the street, not bathing, sleeping on the street, doing a lot of things because they could not take it, so they get off. Which while if they just have one somebody or maybe two somebody to talk to, somebody where they can share their opinion with, maybe they wouldn't get off. Because right now, I know a main person, I'm a gentleman that I give food all the while, and people telling me that is the lady that he was living with abused him, and eventually he couldn't take it no more and he end up on the street, not bathing. Because person know them, everybody know him as a man who would take care of himself, and him not take care of himself anymore. He was just out there dirty, talking to himself. He would talk to himself from morning till night come. Sit down sometime all the whole day in the sun. So abuse is real. It's out there and it's real. It's real both for man and woman. Some of the man them not talk, not speaking out about it. But when you find the ladies them speak up about it. So it's good when you are when you are getting abused and you can speak up about it and tell somebody and share it with somebody, because sometimes you don't know who you may share it with, and by just talking to that somebody you get a release. You cannot really go there and tell every and anybody about your abuse, because some people, if even is a man and you tell a next man, he may have you as a soft as and start to laugh at you and start to make fun of the situation. So you just can't really just go out there and just relate to people about your abuse. Sometimes you can beat around the bush, like telling them, say, somebody going through it. Which while is not somebody else going through it, is you are the person going through it. So sometimes you can speak up about it. Speak up about it by just telling somebody, say, I have this friend going through this abuse and so happening to them. Which while at the end of the day, this story is your story. But you're sharing the story with somebody else in order to release your mind. Because sometimes it's not nice to tell some people about your story, because they only make the situation worse instead of they improve your situation. So when you're going out there and trying to face somebody to tell them about the situation, don't just tell them upfront. Say, I'm going through this and that, and no, don't tell them like that. Tell them that a friend going through this situation and what they think about it. You just want to know that when you see the friend again, you can relate to the friend what the opinion that the person gives to you. So you can free, if anyone want to call, the number is in the comment. You can call and voice your opinion. We are open to other person's opinion. And please, if you come on and you never subscribe, please can you subscribe. Please can you share. Please can you like. That's our channel can grow, that we can come on every night and share with you. Because there are a lot of things happening to us. And by we coming out and speak, and everybody come on and join and comment on it, I think more people out there that are going through certain situation, sometimes it really can help them to overcome what they are going through, that we can have less mental health in our community. No person just wants somebody to talk to in order for they don't go through certain kind of breakdowns. Because some people then break down to the last until eventually they out on the street. Sometimes they have a good home and eventually they are just out there not bathing, not having a good meal, not even thinking about combing their ear, not responding to their family. Sometimes their family don't remember them because they gone at that low situation. Because I have a lot of them to deal with. I have a lot of mental people that I feed each day, and each time I have something, I would give them something to eat. And when I look and see how they look and the way how things are happening to them, you have people who abuse them on the street and all these things. sometimes I feel it for them. I say to myself, that sometimes, you know, some people, them only just want one true somebody to talk to in order for they don't go into this deep depression that they went into. Just want somebody. And we have such a cool society where we are living in now that if somebody come and trying to relate their situation, things that are happening to them, you have some people who laugh at them, some people who use it to spread rumors about them, some people who use it to carry them down. But I think we can change that kind of thing in the society by just speaking about it, telling others that we must just be mindful of other people's situation, be mindful of how we talk about other people, because we don't know, depression is real. Depression is a sickness that make people get up and they don't want to bathe, they don't want to brush them teeth. They would lie down one place for days. Depression is real. Mental health is real. And you have a lot of people out there don't know that when they are, a lot of men and a lot of women that don't know that when they are abusing a next person's child. Because no matter how old you are somebody else's child and you are abusing somebody, you don't know how low you can bring that person to that they end up on the street. We think we can change it. We need to talk about it. We need to relate to each other about it. That's things that we are doing or saying about others, it can change. We have the power, can change anything. Just as though we can spread rumors about person doing bad things, we can spread rumors about good things also, that we can change people from going out on the street. Some people even commit suicide because of our abuse. Abuse make people do so much things that they don't want to do. We can speak up more about abuse. But some person don't want to speak about another person abuse. They prefer to know that they use
just
it.
laugh off of them.
Yeah, use it against the next person.
And
yeah.
That's enough for them problem because they don't care about that. You know?
There are so many things happen to us in this, in our community or in Jamaica and all. Most of what happen in Jamaica, I mean, other ways in the world, you know. Because sometimes I watch American news, sometimes I watch some news that happen in other countries like Africa and all those places. And I see the same abuse going on in Jamaica. So when I look at it, I say, no man, but this thing is a worldwide crisis. Worldwide crisis. People on the street and all of those streets begging and living dirty and not bathing and them something the same way like Jamaica. It's not different from Jamaica. So we need to talk about mental health, abuse, bringing people down to mental health. And you have mostly the man. Ladies I think ladies have enough chance of fighting it off. But the man them, a lot of them on the street just talking to themselves, doing some things to themselves.
So you feel the man them brain more lighter.
I don't know if I like them brain light. I can't tell that one day because I'm not a medical doctor to really tell a person. I never studied that part if you know if say I like them brains light, but me know that me meet up my feel of what me doing. Me go out and help people that are on the street. That is my main thing that I focus on. Go out and when me see people on the street and them head gone. You have some of them where you can talk to them. And when you talk to them, them talk to you intelligent.
And know things more enough man.
But at the end of the day, them don't bathe. Them don't brush them teeth. Because when you talk to them, you can smell the real. Them need to go fresh up themselves. So you know that although them talk to you intelligent, them still not know so them to bathe themselves. Them still don't know so them for brush them teeth or change them clothes. But them talk intelligent to you. So when you look at it, you see that that person they really bring down that somebody down to the lowest level. Because abusing a person, some person just go in one corner and cool at themselves and by habiting on them brains, habit on them brains, they just tell themselves they don't come out of the corner.
So you think a woman do all of that problem?
It's not ladies alone, me say abusive.
No, like the man them, their head gone, most of the man them in the street. You think a lady?
No, not all men on the street. Some of them are smoking. Because some of them I talk to are smoking because some of them. Some of them are out there a quote them take and he lick them head. So and all man on the street. I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say that. And I never said that.
Taking coke.
I said most of the man them out on the street. Why them brains gone like that is lady. Not all of them. Some of them. Some of them is by smoking coke. And eventually the coke make them start to not want to bathe. You know, so most of them are Sunday man time, I give them the breakfast, so me have to give them. I remember doing a Sunday man time, I give them one where have a more asha smell first. Even if then they behind me, I give them and I tell them leave the line. Because when them coming on, you can't smoke, you have to have a strong smoke to really have them around here, you know. Because they hash bad. And this truth about it, they hash bad.
But I want a different way, you know, we figure out that type of life, you know, towards the street people then, because you have coke, you have evil, you have woman, you have all type of things where we face them. So we don't know which one of them person.
No, that's why I said to you, say, you have some person, some people out there are mental, are abused why some of them reach out there. Not everybody. Some is abused. Because you have all different type of people out there. You know, say even somebody said to me, say, watch me video and said to me, say, you know, say, some of them man there when me see, they're not in a clean clothes. After them man a mad man. Me have to sit there, no, you want to come in. No, I'm telling you something. Tell them, you know, come in on the street and come with them a mad man. Those man a man when me not ask them.
Yeah.
Cause some of them when me know when me a feed, when me know they have on clothes.
They're really mad no way.
They're not 100 mad.
But they head gone back, you know, they're not really full, you know.
Alright, if you're in your right mind, you go sleep at the bank corner.
No, sir.
You go sleep at the post office. You go right at the step just of you go up where station is like, you know, the old station.
And the right man now go sit down and line up and wait for food every day.
Alright.
No, they're not going to do that. As you eat, when you come back and
but
something wrong, you got your cook out or your science out or your mother out, one out of three.
No, because you see them in a clean clothes, because guess what, you have Salvation Army lady, that lady that will give out the Salvation Army clothes them. We give them clothes and make them change. Some of them change all the clothes and them not even bathe.
That's true, still, man, they just put you all over
them
it.
Them take off the old clothes and then put on a clean clothes.
Then put you over it and gone, what them
Alright. So me I try to explain to them and tell them, don't bother make camera fool you see them in a clean clothes. If you ever come side of them, you never stay side of them. Because them stink.
And the camera fool them, of course, because when they say man, they look good for the thing. Must say,
me tell them, me say,
what kind of man them they are feed?
Do not make the camera fool you. If you ever come near again, say, you have to have a strong stomach to stand up around them and feed them. Because they may in the clean clothes, but they don't know say he's a man with their head gone.
But several of them man they in the street, you know, no people just drive past and walk past them, they don't really
they don't look
care about them, they don't look on them, not care about them, because they have to say they don't exist in society again. That to them, you know, most people, you know.
Tell enough of them man, then all of them, because some of them are different parish them come from. Yeah. Some of them man there, them family live same place in a port.
Yeah, enough time, but you see true. Some of them will get sacrificed, you know, so they don't want to talk to them, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, man, they sacrifice for them to get rich for them. So when they see them, nobody even knows how them family.
They rich and alright.
They ignore them, you know. Yeah, man, what for them thing there. Yeah.
Right now, I me can tell enough people in this entire world. A lot of people in this world, you have to explain to them and tell them. When you are abusing your child, you are setting up a society, an abusive society. Please do not abuse a child. If you abuse a child, we're not going to have a good community. We're not going to have a good country. Even if them even come out to be a leader. You ever see some, you didn't know say pastor abuse their wife too?
Yeah, man, enough time. Enough time.
And enough people that think a pastor and his wife are live good. You have abusive pastor and him just don't preach. But pastor must abusive because if pastor ever gain testimony of how him grow. Yeah, if pastor ever gain testimony of how him grow. When that evil spirit see him when a pastor rise up when pastor they at them home. Yeah. pastor me talk about we just don't preach and preach out of the Bible too. You know, elder right now, me can't carry anybody go see him or when the time come for him beat him wife and treat him wife bad. Big elder in a church. No elder them call him. Then when them call it,
Deacon?
no, not deacon either. Elder. Elder is the biggest one in the church, no?
Elder, deacon, and...
Yeah, elder.
Elder and... what's
Elder
the
them
one,
call
deacon.
him.
When they come to church, or they come chat Latin and cut
You see
Latin.
no?
Eh?
That elder when me I tell about, you know, it a come like say him response to everything for in the church.
Yeah.
And when he ready to go beat him wife. And then nobody a tell me, you know.
Yeah.
That's something I know about.
But no fight time them come to church, and so they know they're guilty and them all preach. Them a cut Latin in the head to confess for their own self, you know. You know,
And they got pardon. True.
So
that's why I tell us, no. No, and maybe if, I know, listen, when we go back to say, no, if you just check out what abuse that elder got through as a child, you'd realize, say, you'd look back in yourself and realize and even have sympathy with him. Because he can't do no better. Him did get the abuse left, right, and center as a child.
But if him, alright, him get the abuse him when a child, and him in a church and they have the power of the Almighty and holy and solely, you know, he should have some change of life, you know. That he means saying doing straight. You know? He not straight enough for himself then. Why him continue to do that? If him abusing him my youth, you know, and him in a church and live up to the Almighty love and strength, he should have changed him dirty ways. You know?
Simple. And him change him, and Jesus, he need to change him.
You know, that him should have chat him in, say him still curse. You know, so it make no sense him in a church or do anything. We just step one side, you know. Simple.
No, I wouldn't say if he does step aside.
Yeah,
I couldn't just say if he does step aside, so.
Why?
No, he never just get up and step aside, so. You know why he never just get up and step aside, so? He have a role to play still in the church.
Well,
but the thing about it, the young way him can get healing from where. The way him can get healing, sorry about that. The young way him can get healing from where him go through. You see, if a person who abuse him still alive,
yeah,
that person would then have to go to him and apologize to him and ask him for forgiveness.
No, but if him get abused and him small, you know, young, and him have a wife or what sweetheart or whatever, and him still do the same thing to her, that means say him should never in a church or preach to nobody or even open him out. He's supposed to come inside and sit and don't say anything. Just listen to the word of God and who want to preach. He shouldn't say nothing because he can't be a ruler, a leader over nobody. So who will listen to him? So why am I going to preach say now? Tell me. What message he can send out to the audience?
No, him can't send out a message.
No, but...
No, listen now. More use him testimony. Guess what now? He need to release him testimony first. You know what I say? It come like you have a load on your back. And the load that weigh you down and weigh you down and weigh you down and you not put it down and that weigh you down and you not put it down and you keep on and go down and go down. You see, if say him not go and let that have that load there, him not go free up, you know. But most of them, when them go in the church, you know, try to tell a testimony of what they go through, what they've been through. If him did tell a testimony of what him been through, the amount of abuse him go through, you'd find say it is easy for him just let go and not have no abusive in him. He need to just release that load there for him.
In a film where they know films sense, you know, when him a go preach and him get abused when him young and him a go preach. Him cannot preach with no respect and love in him, man. Me not take back that thought. He cannot have that in him because him still have it in him, so him will preach with that ignorant vibes in a film where if you preach to the audience. So what kind of love him a go preach say? Because at all time, as you said, at all time him have it in him, you know. So what kind of preaching him can put on?
No, that's why I come to what I'm saying. I am saying that if you are a person who get abused as a child and you take up the role of say you're going to preach to somebody else, The first thing you must do, report message. The first thing you must do, me think everyone should have done. The first thing, confess. That's the first thing. Confess whatsoever they happen to you. Use it as a testimony in order for you don't get a test. Use it as a testimony.
Well, alright, say the man, alright, a man know where they have him wife or him girlfriend before, alright, well we start with the topic. And they made a beat that woman, and the woman disappear from him and find a different life and live. And him find a different life and in a church. And say him is a full Christian and him a preach to other people. And him know he abused that woman before. You think said no farmer changes I reach him? No changes no in it. And just they in a church I do a different thing. But he's chilling on him already for a long time.
Listen me Andy. Listen to me I say and listen to me I say. Because maybe you don't get the full 100 what me I explain to you and tell him. I agree say him get abused as a child. But in getting the abuse, if you do not release what they in your mind, release it then. That means me say you have a burden for you. If you do not release the burden there by telling your testimony, speak. You notice all of the people, if you look in society, you know, all of the people who you know who things happen to them and then come out and speak, them people they live more happier than the people who don't speak about them about what happened to them. No. Then don't, because they never speak about what happened to them. So eventually it did a bungle up. Just like if you have a sore foot and you cover up it, after a while it's going to get infested and you can't get better. So that happened to enough man and enough woman. Them get abused and them don't talk about it. So you get infested and then you, after a while it break or you use it now and start to damage other people. You get what I say? Yeah. Them use it now and start to damage other people because everything in them brain bungle up and eventually when it start to come out, it will come out all even from the wrong person.
So that now say, alright, the person you know, I go preach now. That person I preach, you know. And him I go preach. So him I go come with the ignorance the same way. You know see it? Because him I go preach, you know. And him they have that for a long time. And him I preach. Him not go preach with no love in it, you know. Because you say him should have changed it, that's what you say. He could have changed. But him not go preach with them ignorance in him same way because he not done everything in him, you know.
No, anything about it too, you know. As I say, it done in married. And I really say it done inside of him, you know. You know, done in him. The thing about it that him have a bungle up in him, just as when me say you have a load upon you. And then the thing itself down in you now, you have it down in you. Which one like you to release it out.
Yeah. But some man are preaching and testimony and they still talk about what happened to them for a long time, you know. They still talk about that people can understand, but some not say that way I say. They not talk.
Yeah,
you know?
because when they don't talk, them bungle it up and it work out when at the end of the day, then use it and abuse other people.
Yeah, because them are preach out ignorance. You know, see, them are talk still, you know, and people are work with them and say, but at the same time, ignorance must about too. You know, see, them are someone that preach.
I know, and sometimes them preach so good now when they reach home, then you them push out where they have fun, who they live with.
Yeah, that's true still because they never have the Almighty power with them when they preach. You know, so preach when they can't preach.
No man, them preach good when them preach this, but when they reach home, everything, the story change.
No, but they not have power.
Listen, it's like them have a book. You have a book. And you can recite out of the book when you have the book before you. Because you have some people who can hold the book in and they read a little and then have to finish. Then have to look on the all of the sentence and can just start the sentence and can finish a sentence. When they lock the book, they don't remember nothing at all where the inner the book. They don't see how enough past, enough abusive.
Yeah, but when I say
Then can them when time them their church, then can recite the Bible, but when they lock the Bible, they don't remember nothing about the Bible.
Yeah, but I say if you that church and you know say they get abused and you are deal with that thing. If you have the love of the Almighty in your heart, when you go home, you see that free up and happy and show love to your partner. You should
and if you free up and you confess, you take that in testimony. You can't free up yet.
Yeah, but at the same time, you are preaching at church,
You don't come like you have a sore hardly and push in and if you squeeze out the pus, the sore cannot feel good by your foot, it will hurt you. You have to squeeze out the pus in order for the sore stop hurt you.
At the same time, if you squeeze out, you still got sometimes.
No. Anytime, alright, you have one cut right now. Like if you want something, enough time when something stick me. Because the last time one maca dropped me on my finger. And without me never take out that maca, it would have never stop hurt me. Piece of maca broke off in my finger. And if me never go and get one something and pick out the maca, it would have never. I saw you have some people who them get abused as a child. Without they not release it out of them and like. If you must tell the whole world, you have your wife or you have your husband and you did get abused when you was a child, you can't release it to them, Or if you don't want to release it to nobody, find one little corner and go release it by talking to the Almighty, talking to the Creator and tell him, say, so and so they happen to you and you want to get it off of you. But some of them, they have it and make it look like a polish themselves as if nothing never happened to them. So they can't get released. You can't release.
I mean, I say, if connect to the Almighty with film power and your power together, you're not going to release nothing, man. You just have to preach and talk off and still live upon you. You don't see it, because you're not connect.
Right now, enough things will happen to enough away. We can solve it, we can change it. The only motto in changing things is speak up about it. If you don't want to speak to no one, get a closet and lock yourself in there and speak about it. Speak about it openly. Confess about it. Testimony by yourself about it. And you do it over and over and over and over for release yourself because that's why enough people hang themselves. Why they hang themselves, them have the thing bungled up inside of them and them not release whatever them have inside of them. So when they don't release it, the only thing they mind to them say, them don't worth living no more.
It just come like a man, alright, a man shut in eye. And then say all type of thing before him and say, yeah, that me I go do. Well, I didn't have a man there. You know, see it. You just shut up here and see nothing coming in your and I dark. And you say, yes, that me I go do. While you know go so. You know, see it.
You know things I shut there, At the situation inside of them. As me say, that come like it's a marker in your finger. And you don't take out that marker and you keep on and stick you. And when you keep on and stick them and them can't manage, you get unbearable because they sticking and they sticking and they sticking. Then just get fed up and say, me just end it all. Yeah, and stop the sticking. Which one if then it does get one look at something and pick out the marker. Eventually there would be no something marker joke them.
But sometimes the person that want to do it, but in afraid all himself, because the first thing he must say, boy, he hot and he can't manage. He must forget somebody to do it for him. You know, see it.
But sometimes if somebody even do it for you, the person who do it for you, not do it the way like, you want because you never explain. Listen, you never explain to the person and tell them exactly what happened to you in order for the person to do it the right way.
But
you need to explain.
The person will have it there and I build up on him and I feel no pain and trouble him. Till one day it just come up sudden on him and when the time comes for him to release it, it's too late.
That's why I tell you, enough people who live in an abusive relationship, they can live out of it. They can. You only tell yourself, say, you just tell yourself, say, this is an abusive relationship. Because everybody know when a relationship is an abusive relationship. If you only look into yourself and you say that relationship you're not go the way you want to figure, and right now I'm going to come out of this. You have to make up your mind.
You never say woman just get up and left everything there, as what you say. Left everything in a turn back with nothing.
Alright, look at the girl we know, because we don't have to call no name. We know that girl. She and the guy live all long and she have children with him. And don't the girl move out of the she buy everything in the house, and she move out of the relationship and she leave all furniture She leave really close with them.
Yeah.
And she take up her two pit them and those she left.
Yeah, that chose.
And you so much years it's so much years she go through that. It's so much years she go through it. So that's why I'm saying that ladies or man where get abused, they can leave. And you have to tell yourself, say,
they can leave.
I look right now, the only lady have even enough for that when she she have double time when she live there. Her life even get better.
No, but you see, you leave and you look back to say, alright, yo, I come back with nothing there, so make it stay away.
No, that's why I tell you, say, that's why I come back to me and say, if you're in an abusive relationship, don't watch the little values where you have there. Maybe the little house, or the little furniture, or the little something them and them beat you, them batter you go, them batter you come, and then you sit down and I say, yeah, me not let him come, me and him build a house, yeah. Me not let him come, me and him divide a bed, then no.
Yeah, but you see,
leave.
Sometimes that's when we say the person I want to leave still, you know, but where am I going to end up? Where am I going to something like people step on the street? Alright. If a woman feel left, a man does so ram and left.
No, they didn't say them feel left. Me thought the part they already. You're not going to get up and
what me I say, alright.
No.
If we are the society I live now in a days, you know. If a woman feel build a life with a man for so long and it does, it's alright. You just left him without tell him. And you end up do somewhere differently where she don't know. Maybe it's not a must, but maybe he go down and get abused too. More harder.
No, they're not going to think say you're going to get abused.
No, listen to me say no.
No, you can't think that way.
No, I don't like
say.
You can't think that way. It can't happen. It can't happen.
Listen what I'm saying, you cannot think that way if you ever left out of one situation. And if you're going to leave an abusive situation, you cannot just leave with it too long. And you must plan your way out before you leave it.
Yeah.
Do not just get up and say, you're going to leave one relationship just so. If you're the person, no say yes, and you plan your way just like the girl where we are talking about now, when me explain about. Remember say the girl lived all along with the man, you know?
Yeah.
Here she and him live, you know? And don't the lady take her time and she leave with all her clothes and her them. And it take her years so she come back, but she come back now and she even arrive even more than when she did have before. Right now she arrive more than even before she have she get back. She get back more than what she leave the man with. It will take times, but it will work out. So you can't say them all go in an abusive situation because you can't leave. You know, must go live with nobody again.
Yeah.
You're not going to leave and say you're going to live with a man, save her money, try to get even one little room alone. If you even have no whole something in a room, just try to get one room and one bed and one stove where you can cook on. Nowadays, you don't even have to get stove. You can go to a restaurant and go eat so till you can eventually get a stove. You just want to know you're left and you have one room and a toilet. Those are the two main something you want to start off a life with. Toilet and a room. You don't want nothing more else. Because you know, say you have a bed when you even comfy, you go lie down. And you have a toilet where you can go use because everybody have to use a toilet. Because you want to bathe and fresh up yourself and all that and something. So you need for anywhere you know you have a room. But you can't sit down in whether he's a man or whether he's a woman. Do not sit into a abusive relationship forever and I get abused and say you're not leave because of vanity. Love your life, love yourself more than vanity. Because you can lose certain amount of vanity and you can gain it back because me see it happen to lady when me know they have children too. And she lady left with her children them. She don't left with her child. She left with her children them and the thing about it is something where they day in the house and the woman buy partly whole of them. And the woman don't take nothing when she left. She go with her clothes them alone. Because all me know are the man sister come back and I tell it to away. The whole story.
You know, say, alright. As I talk about that story, you know, today I see a thing, you know, and I say, I come back from where we start, you know, and I come some mistake, come right back around for everything. I see a thing today, I have to look into it, you know, alright. I come back from the church and the pastor and the thing, same way, alright. That man, I go tell her, you know, that man saying holy and in step nicely in the street, buying in lip and one like in some holy and nice. And today, me happen to see the man somewhere upon a thing. I mean, if I look into myself and I say, imagine, as a man say my pastor, why you want to play crooked and thief and wicked against society with people things? And you want to preach to others. Why you want to do it? So you see, you don't have no form of love to the Almighty and nobody in the earth, because you say a pastor and when me sit there, when me look and see it, I feel look good if I really that
pastor
person.
do that.
Yeah, I feel look good if I really that. That's why I don't believe in a certain man who say them a pastor. When I say college pastor is very thief. You don't know. The pastor then when the Almighty set in a hurt to get the gift and give to preach to the human being per hurt. Even animal too. Them man there is the real man and the right one. Because them little thief in pastor you walk out college. When me look to them, I say the settings of that man.
Alright, listen this
now. You have to say, no man, this don't look good.
No, but listen this now. You don't think you should have go up to him as a man, we are no pastor, we are no God church. And say to him, the pastor, I don't think you should have do that, Because you're not setting an example for me coming to church, You think you should have go up to him and tell him.
Me go attack him when I hit him. No, listen what I say no. You was part me there and when me see the settings, cause him never present. You understand? And something when me see where personal of him. So me couldn't attack him at that time. Me have to see him and go around him on a level and chat to him. And you when I say, cause them too holy, cause when them step in the street, then like buying and then to one kakav.
Well, listen me sit down.
Me I say,
listen me, no cut it. You see, if me there somewhere,
yeah.
I mean no point blank say that person is a pastor. Me make sure me call him one side,
Yeah, but
and me address him decently.
But me I go tell you after
good evening, pastor so and so.
After we finish after this, we will tell you. We can't tell you now.
Me I call him.
We can't tell you now about this.
Because you don't want the public.
It don't look too serious, Because me I say, alright, we talk about that and come back around to that. I say, if you believe in the Almighty, then as a pastor and preach to people, why you should have set yourself so everybody see say
do that.
You stand there, drop a ground man and people are walk on it. You stand there, drop a ground and people are walk on it as a pastor. Then who you want to preach to me? We're not church man now. Why you should have want to do that?
No, that's why I say if me don't know about nobody, me don't never brave hour. You see, if me there somewhere, I mean, know say the person is an elder, them a pastor, and them a do certain things. I mean, know say no right in a God's sight. Me a call them, me not really rush them, Me I say, hello, come here, me can have a word with you. And me a start attack them, Me I say, yo, say, you not set no example for a person coming to a church. Because say even some people me know say them people me know them a sing pan choir and do something and me see them a do certain things. Me ask them, so how you feel about when you do all that, and you know you're gonna sing pan choir tomorrow. You feel no way, you feel no way different. You feel attack them. You not cuss them, You call them and talk to them and ask them how they feel.
We not bash no pastor, because them say them a set things in society. For the younger one, them and the whole ahead and the middle age, whatsoever. But they must spoil up the generation, and mash up the society.
Yeah, because if you can't look on you and say something bad in do, when somebody else where out there in the world and don't want to go in a church and they see him do that, they not go and go in a church.
He set it bad for me too in my own way. With my honest bread too, he set it bad for me. I'm going to tell you why, I'm not going to tell you yet.
No,
he set it bad for me with my own bread. Because if he do the right thing and others, things will work out for me and you and others. But he might carry down the thing. He say, him a pastor in a society, then who am I going to talk to? Who can talk to?
That's
when
why.
You see him now.
No, I come back to me that say, look, me say, if say you get abused, it's not really good for you to tell anybody your abusive situation. It's best if you can tell them like say somebody you talk about.
Yeah, that's
so when you tell them like somebody you talk about, it will come off different.
So I give them a little puzzle, them a 15 pieces, you know, 15 for them part. Alright, me and him I play a puzzle. And me a put in piece and him a put him a 4-5 piece, me put in, so don't take a time to find maybe it's a big puzzle. Man go find 15 pieces, drop in, we say, we are 15. You know,
that's why I say when in this life, we have to choose as people. matter where we are go through, we have to choose the right choice.
But then not choose.
Don't make vanity make you choose the
But
wrong
a vanity
thing.
that no gone there, so no, a full
Don't
vanity
make
that you know,
vanity.
because a full vanity that you know, because first of all, they not see the society with love and respect, then see money. You know, see it. So they might mash up the thing. You know? And God never want no money. God didn't need money. So why they might take money put in a pastor way? No, we say yes, I got them a deal with. No, they're thief, them are wicked. They should never do them thing there. That's why society and generation them stay so they don't really have no love for themselves and nobody. You know, see, because if you say a leader and you are going to do that, when me see it, me have to look good for really. That's
Pastor,
that. You have to say, no,
my
man,
gosh,
this can't right, you know. I know. So this is why.
Next time when you see him, you attack him. You know, because you just call him and ask him if he think that right in a God's sight. So what you do? You think that right in a God's sight? Because normally, you know, pastor or person who are worship God, them supposed to live by the Bible. I don't mean I'm not gonna say one time or two times you're not gonna fall in love. Everybody have a weakness.
Everybody mess up, man.
Everybody have a weakness in them, but
everybody mess up.
As a person who say you're the leader, you must try and do the right. Try. If you have to go out, so take up something and you know so you have to take up it. When you reach there, look into yourself and say, no, me will turn back, me not take up it. Me not make you attempt me, not make you attempt me, me not take it up.
At them pastor, you know, where buying them lip and going like in this thing, you know, and then want you to talk nothing towards the Bible or church. So, you know, up there. You're not deep and you're not hell, so they don't want to hear your word, you know.
No, listen to this one. They know the Bible from the back to the finish. But yet still they not do nothing to start from the start to the end of what the Bible says.
They know it from Genesis to Revelation, so I saw the mark in a book, Mark, Luke and John, King version and all over. But then cannot read out everything and do everything when I read.
Do it,
you know, see, they can't do everything where then just know say I saw the Bible go and I saw if you go and then read what they want to read and do what they want to do. You know, see it. Because then what the Bible say? Thou shalt not thief and come with adultery and do all kind of thing. But they might do one
and
thing.
And they do all of them there.
You know, see it.
And them
beer. And they might the thief in this one.
Nowadays them bare face with them adultery. Bare face with it.
Because as I say, when I see a young girl and they look good, them buying their lip on the most distant way and cock off themselves like say them holy so
That's
much.
why I come back to me and say, that's why you have enough abuse in enough relationship. Because you know, say, that's why I say you find enough man and them are elder and them abuse them wife because them wife within a church and them wives are there with another elder, maybe are there with the pastor. Then something when you go and the man knows all that as I go and the man start put on
because
wife. So
at the same time, they should have live more distant than make people look up to them in society.
The whole society get corrupt and this beating and this abusing are going.
Yeah, so that's why the thing have to run that way because when I look and see it, I go that way. And you know, supposed to go so. And a man that say, well, the man I used to the woman, but at the same time, they don't know where background and what go on in the yard, in the home or the house. They don't really know. You know, see it.
The thing about it, we're going to, you know, with everything, you know. And the same abuse, you know. Enough man in a, me not talk about woman, you know, me talk about, me not talk about woman, no. Man, me talk about. Enough man, I get abused. And they not talk about it.
Yeah,
they not talk about
man, I get abused,
they're afraid to talk about it.
Their friend
why man afraid to talk about when something happen to them? Why man afraid?
Their friend might have it like that. And children know them and support them. No matter what they do to them, they're not going to let them down. You know, see it. Because they just say, yo, the man that look after me, no matter what they do to me, no, we can't say nothing, you know that. You know, see it.
Yeah. No, me talk about man we abuse man, you know.
Woman, you say?
Woman we abuse man.
Oh, woman we
abuse man. Woman?
Yeah,
woman
because...
we abuse
yeah,
man.
because...
And the man, they not talk about it.
A woman abuse... A woman abuse man, I guess what? The man say he love that woman there, you know. And he can't do nothing way wrong, you know. Anything the woman do right for him because he love the woman. If the woman do this same or do that, he have to take it because he love the woman. While the woman can go out and do as in like and pop put and enjoy himself and then the yard sit down and wait. But if he just be because he say love the woman. You know,
sometimes I don't love, you know.
No, the man has said that, you know.
Sometimes I don't love, you know, you have some man, you know, they just tell themselves, say, some man, they just soft. If a woman call them down and something, then just not do nothing about it. Then just downright soft. Some man, we don't know. No matter where woman I do them, lick them, cuss them, carry on body them, or cook and give them no food, them not do nothing about it. You have some man is like that. Which when you have some man, the woman can't even walk my mouth, as in walk me mouth in back.
Yeah, well, that are the two way, the two way, you know. You have some man say like that, and just say negative and positive man.
Yeah, man, you have some man, if say you just walk your mouth as a woman.
Yeah,
Long time
I just
you
feel way that in a life, you know, and just stay that way. And woman just the same thing, cause boom, the man start talking, take up same thing, one pat or pan or sitting lick him down long time.
You know, so this one something up on the internet was viral, you know, with this Rasta man. Him you know if a taxi him drive with the van, I think a Barbados or maybe one Trinidad, one of them places him come from. Him no, but maybe I must say my the woman a yard to him, man. Him come out and start to fight. I don't know if a courage woman get through to see other people. Me say the woman start giving back some lick. It's when he finds him can't manage the woman no more. Him jump in the van and the woman jump in the van and then drive off and gone. Them viral on Facebook. Them kind of go and keep on Facebook.
There's nothing wrong. Woman to lick man and then kid to man. It seems like a woman can't fight lick one woman. And woman have a trade to knock him out. Knock out him.
Me see all the fun. Because they don't show you how it start from the start, you know. Because maybe somebody who start video when they start fight.
Yeah, when that part.
But me see when the man goes so holy woman and a gear some thump and a gear some thump and then the woman start fighting now, you know, in the street, you know. One piece of fight. It's when you realize himself now say the woman are dominating, you know, when you don't want the crowd to look on him too much, you know, jump in the van. Him jumping at the front part of the van and the woman will jump because the slide door, the open, you know, and the woman will jump in at the next part and then drive off. So I say, yeah.
Then
I saw it figure.
I say, it's not that man, you lick a woman and the woman feel like if it knock out your client back. Lick your taste, man, ain't me wrong with that. Fire up lick by you to man, what hard. You cannot lick a woman. A man lick your back, man, mash it up to man. What hard to that?
Because you know,
equal, man.
See them a fight. But a Trinidad accent there, either Trinidad and Tobago or Trinidad. One of them accent they have them on a Jamaican or none of the other island. One of the small island them accent they have. Because you get the lady accent, you know, then kind of draw them word like. You like she say, you know me we mash you down. Me we so you know them have this kind of drawing out accent when them talk. So you know, so one of them small island them there. One piece of fight in the street with the two of them. So that's why I mentally say, in enough relationship, you have some real abusive people in it. No matter where the smallest or something they have, they're ready to beat the person. For what reason, I don't know. Something right about this thing where you get up and beat somebody. No, you can't just get up and beat people. So, for what reason? It's not your child. And not even your child, you're not supposed to beat them. You're supposed to more give them punishment.
What?
Take away certain games from them and so. You get
no fight time everyone they want it so too. They want it that way.
Yeah, so woman want beaten.
Yeah man, they want beaten to say yo them man respect them, you know, cause yo man told me out last night and tell all them friends, you know. Yo, you know what, my man give me a hard lick last night and I'm facing them.
Yeah, I'm tell me say people are in das beaten.
Yeah man, I mean them no for man want it that way them man.
No sir.
No for man want it that way.
Not even when me was a child, me never like people lick me, now me adult. Me a child and if nobody lick me, cuss them off. And then me used to go to school and teacher lick me, cuss him. Because nobody not feel lick me.
But nobody is supposed to be.
No, me not feel nobody feel lick people.
It's a form of slave, you know?
Me not believe in a people feel lick people. If somebody do something wrong, if me do something wrong, come and tell me say me wrong and tell me say yeah, and tell me what make me wrong.
Yeah.
And make me looking at myself and say yes, me wrong. Me no want nobody lick me. When me a come, you know, that's the only thing they always say because I have teacher. Nobody tell me say you are not my father nor my mother, don't lick me. That I might tell you talk with me if I tell them. Me say, do not lick me. You know, bird me where you lick me for. And some used to stay, don't lick me.
You see licking in our back in the days, when teacher used to lick, then lick, and then every pit and licking. If they don't like you,
them beat you for
then
everything.
put out your hand, make land and chop it with
everything.
Chop it with the hammerhead ruler, like, with the little piece on top. Then chop your hand, make it tell you red. Everybody say, put out your hand. And it's a lick you, it's a chop your hand, because they don't like you.
No.
When see one them where they like,
they
call them up, sometimes when they call them up and they give them one lick up, they have one little lick up piece of whip. And then bam, one lick and then gone.
Please like up the live, anyone that come on, please can you touch the like button.
The next one.
And if you don't subscribe as yet, please can you subscribe.
You know bother with them.
If you don't subscribe as yet, please can you subscribe. Please can you like up the live. Please like up the live. Anyone that come on, can you like up the live? Please can you subscribe.
But that's why you see certain thing in this life can't stop. Because people like to take disadvantage of the one and we soft and can't sit back. You see, just like what I said, the woman and the man, because you got school, just the same way with the licking and the abuse, people just disadvantage people so they know so they can't fight back. Alright, you're a teacher and you know so the student did and they not want to lick your back. Not now. They think we lick them back.
Not
now, we kill them now.
Yeah.
Them days, my days now, teacher we girl to licking their Friday and sitting.
Yeah, because them teacher they used to very much
abusive. Ramming in your Friday, the dust. What they call it, Wara?
Something for about the
duster board. The duster.
Yeah.
Knock out your forehead when you reach all home, I'll be cooking your forehead.
And your parents not say nothing about it.
What your parents say? Your parents don't have nothing to say.
That's why, say them there some form
that's
abuse.
Why, that's why you say abuse can't stop.
Yeah.
You don't know, man of all fan belt in a school I beat you. So when you get beaten like that now and go home as a man, and you get a woman, you have it in when
see, you feel say everything, you feel lick the woman.
Anything woman say you want to lick him down back or slap him over because you don't get some beating early at school and you don't remember them sitting there. See it and it come right up back to you, them. They not change that change.
And say them something end up farm mental health too. Make enough man, say enough people they hear them say you're clean, madman in a clean clothes.
Yeah.
Them thing they make enough people have mental health because enough people cannot take abuse. Abuse come in a different form and different shape. And when you work out, you have enough people who come down with mental health. Mental health. A lot of people come down with that mental health.
Real thing,
and when time mental health get bad, it have no cure. Because right now, I know a lot of them out on the street where I have to deal with.
Yeah.
When them inject them alright for like a couple months. And when the injection start wear out, them get worse.
It's alright. Just like how we are talking about this beat now and with woman and man situation and life story for them living with man and woman, husband and wife and boyfriend and girlfriend. In a school coming back around with beating and abuse. Them the thing they now go top and this forgot life for come out cannot tap neither because I go tell you again one time he said in a few days man a beat boy picnic, then take off them clothes, draw down them pants and lotion body and beat them off. Man hold them, other man hold them and I look pan boy body a beat. So what you expect? And you grow up with them then and then thought, you know. You might go and try it upon the next youth, You don't see it. You might go and try it because it done the seat already said that could have happened. So in this life, everything we see go and see and we can't tap.
It can't stop.
You not gonna stop,
you can't stop.
You can't stop. Because the whole society and the whole world.
Abuse have been cut out of school. out of home and in a community. Because you know, say people in a community who abuse people, children and
yeah, but you might say it can't stop because you see Jamaican, we the Caribbean and Jamaican.
Not Jamaican and the whole world.
We gravitate to everything somebody do, you know.
If you should have sit down and really watch something go on the internet and when you analyze it, it's not different from what happened in Jamaica.
Yeah, you see, but it's worse a foreign and abroad all over, you know.
It's everywhere, abuse everywhere.
We take up everything, you know. We take up everything and have it, you know. We take up every God Almighty thing.
You ever watch something when a long time ago? Me not really watch them something again. One long time ago when internet is just come on Jamaica like prevalent. Me used to watch like Jerry Springer and them people there. A time when internet did again, you know, just come in. You used to watch something there. And some breed something happened to some people when they was a child. Me both black and white, you know, no just black people alone or white people alone. And when you look back on it and say, you know, say enough of them something right now, me see that happening in Jamaica, yeah?
Yes. Because you cannot stop. You not stop. You not stop. You cannot stop because we grew up in a certain mentality, you know, we certain way we grew up and we see it going up till now and we'll never stop. We can't stop, man, because you see, it said everybody wants to be a ruler and leader, you know, and you can't go like that. And if everybody can be a ruler and leader and
controller.
Controller. How come the
ruler? You know, so that's why you have no abusive relationship controller.
Yeah, they know that.
They have a man who want control the woman and the woman who want control the man.
Because you see, you have someone who search man pocket.
And search them phone.
Everything in that, you know.
And search them phone. Not them pocket alone, and search them phone. And sometimes they find something where they name should even look for
it. Just, you know.
And when they find it, and the man and then start quarreling, big league start flying, and all of them something they start going.
Well, while they for the leave it alone, thing nice, you know.
What you don't know, don't hurt you. We have some people in love, dig up and look for things if it hurt them. So there are a lot of things why abuse go on in a relationship. A lot of things where you can think of a relationship goes sour because people just want to be a controller. People just want to be a boss over the next person. They want to walk on the next person. And them something enough you want.
But that should never be. That should never be because you see, if you continue that way, you know, we still under bondage, a slave thing you're bringing up, you know, and you can't cut out. Because if you be a ruler for everybody, every step you make, you want to be a ruler. And at the same time, they must say, slavery is abolished in Jamaica, the island, yeah. You know, abolish, you know, gone nowhere. Because if everybody want to rule and show them power against human being, they want to be a ruler at the same time, they say slavery abolished. You know, abolish, you know. Because everybody want to pressure each other. You can't do that. Just show some love and respect, man. Make people can live and happy in this life until they pass off of the earth.
We have.
You know, see it?
If for the next minute, you can just explain yourself for the next minute and talk.
Yeah, man.
Where your final piece of yourself. Because we can still talk about the topic our next day.
Yeah, man. You can
part two. So say what
for me, final part, you know. A man have a woman live with and him feel like say, the man feel like say you want to break up with him. Not even to worry yourself, brother. Not fret too much. Just go one side and go and chill up yourself and think what you that do. We make she go. Make she go and go have her fear life, man. I'm not saying I go feel no way and worry, you know, but make she go, man.
Yeah.
And go have your life, man. And you have feel. Maybe one at a time when you buck up each other again and you can share a little thought. But nobody try to beat him up and kill him. Because it don't make sense.
Alright, my final speech on what we are talking about abuse, both man and woman, because abuse is not just only a woman, you have man also who get abused. My final thought on it is that if you are in a relationship and the person keep on abusing you over time, when you see that it's getting too toxic for you, when you see that it's getting overbearing for you, whether you are a man or a woman, please do not sit in that relationship. Find a way out. By finding a way out, you're going to have a plan. Write a plan for your life, because most persons don't believe in writing a plan for them life. A plan is that you're going to write, how am I going to live? What am I going to do when I leave? What should I do in order to leave? What is driving me to leave this relationship? If you can come up with a lot more things than what you can think about, and you write them down, and when you look on it and you gather up it and you see that it's really a toxic relationship, there are a lot of reasons there for you to leave. So save up something, find a place. Don't stay at the same parish. I'm talking about Jamaica. There are a lot of parish in Jamaica. If you even can got away overseas and go away, just leave. Leave and leave and leave in peacefully. Don't leave and leave. Let everybody know that you're leaving. Not even the person that you name having that is abusing you're going to tell. When they know, you already leave. So you need to just shift out yourself out of that. Don't look at the vanity or what you may accumulate with them. Knowing that you're just looking back as if you're going to end up turning a pillar of salt. Don't turn back. They turn back as a pillar of salt, as Lot wife. Look forward and tell yourself that there are greener grass over the next side for you. Just leave the abusive situation, because a lot of persons stay in an abusive relationship and lose their life, which while they could be here in order to tell somebody else about their testimony, that their testimony can help somebody else to move on out of that rocky and rough situation that they are in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming on and taking out of your time to watch us. Please, I'm asking anyone that come on and watch this live, could you just please share, like, and comment and subscribe. Most of all, please subscribe. Please, I'm asking each and everyone to subscribe if you don't subscribe already. And thank you for watching us. And may you come on and next night when you come on with a more interesting topic. We have a lot of topics to talk about. We just need people to more involved in the topics that we are talking about with us. That we can have a more uplifting and a more vibrant and a more energetic topic. Sometimes we are going to come on with topic that we can even laugh about also. But we are seeing a lot of things happen to us in the society, and we need to share it with each other that we can get less people on the street, because I face too much people on the street with this mental health. Mental health is a real disease, and it's not only about taking doctor medicine. We can use our mouth to talk to each other, and by talking to each other, it can heal each other. Whatever we have inside of our brains that is bungling up, we can spill it out of us, and by spilling it out of us, it can also heal us. Because not a person don't know that talking about your problem and sharing your problem can heal any form of sickness that you have inside of you. The happier you is the healthier is your body, is all of your body. Happier you is, the more rest you get. The happier you is, the more peace of mind is. The happier you is, the more you laugh. So thank you for coming on, and thank you for watching. Until the next night. Good night.